Here we go, baby. Something's happening weird with my mic. I don't. Can you hear that?
Staticky. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. How about now?
Yes.
What is happening?
Hey! Make sure your auxiliary cord is plugged in and not like doing something weird.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
bit
you
of
don't
a
have a mic.
roboto voice in the background.
Hold on.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. We got a cute little kitty.
Dude, Jesus fucking Christ! It's like mountain lions in the house.
I just want you to know they can still hear you guys.
Well, we're just waiting anyway. I mean,
You buffoons.
enjoy.
All right.
You're the only one online
There we go.
that's named Rizzard.
I am. It is me.
Yeah, that's also I was gonna say.
And then
welcome to my name, Baby Butler.
welcome to my life. Anyway.
Oh, hey, look, I can see me, and I can see me again.
Wow.
On my
Oh, it's you, Inception. Yeah, you can just like keep like having like that go back and forth, huh?
Yeah, baby.
You keep cutting in and out with that weird city background. It's really having a hard time keeping you in there.
I'm Omaha.
It's almost like it's
Omaha.
trying to focus on the capybara in the
really-
background more than you.
Really likes the
Alright.
capybara.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it. All right. All right. So, first off, we had a session 0. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Into the Unknown. I am your humble dungeon master, Rizzard, aka Joel. The one up on to my left is Edrew. Edrew, would you like to say your character and describe them real quick?
My character's name is Gronk. He is a orc. Excuse me. He kind of has a little bit of a troubled past, but people don't really know what's going on yet because we just started. So they're kind of seeing into that a little, but not a lot. He has a dog named Kind. He got as a child, who's been with him since then, and he is very strong. And that's it.
He's a strong boy. All right.
He is strong. He
And
doesn't
then-
talk too much.
And then up on to my right here is RJ. RJ, would you like to describe your character, please?
Oh, apparently human. A very mundane, apparent blonde hair, blue eyes male, standing at a whopping, I want to say, I think 5'7", a paladin of righteous belief, believes in helping all the poor that he can while trying to save everybody along the way.
Excellent.
My guy is very tall.
Very tall.
Like,
Very
extremely
tall.
tall.
Yeah, extremely tall. So when we first left off there, so far, our party has landed in the small town of Ren. It's a small city, about maybe 1,000 people tops, not very big. They went exploring around the town, looking at the marketplace, which they started at the inn. They went to the magic shop. They went to a potion shop and a blacksmith. Later on, they meet a paladin whose name is Guldara, protector of the enclave. And the party wanted her to join them in their quest to figure out what was happening with the so-called Nightwalkers. But to their dismay, she did not want to join. And an almost a battle happened.
He was a widow baby. Gronk got really mad at her.
Real mad. There was a confrontation where Gronk got marked by Guldara. And then Gronk was trying to figure out what this mark meant and what it is. And so far, what they have figured out is it's kind of like a homing beacon. So the party understands that this is a thing where she knows where he's at almost all the time now. And then, after they got done, that is where we left off.
We went to the potion shop, the magic shop, and the blacksmith, and then didn't we get a potion that temporarily blocks the tracker from the lady?
Yeah. It was a temporary item, and then you also stole a ring of temporary invisibility.
I forgot about that.
And then let me see here. Because I believe... give me 1 second, folks. Mao, that's your name. Okay. I wanted to make sure I was going to call your character by the right name there. There we go. Okay, now we're back up. Okay.
We up.
All right. So, with that said, what would you guys like to do?
Just for the people at home, remember, Goldara also is healing people and like reattaching limbs and things like that.
Yes.
So that's why we were kind of suspicious of what's going on. But I think our plan was to head to the cemetery to camp out because we had spent enough time at the shops that the sun was going down.
Perfect.
Yeah, and there was freshly dug in soil around the cemetery, so it makes sense to start there.
Yeah, who dug in there?
Who's Doug?
Somebody didn't.
All right. So, is that all we're doing? We're just waiting for nightfall. Is that all?
Well, I figure we'll set up a little camp on the
edge of the cemetery. Okay.
Keep watch of what's going on.
Gotcha. Let me see here. Okay. There we go. All right. So, are you guys going to be like on the southeast, south, north, or
I think
where?
we should be on whichever side is the far side away from the church.
Okay. The far side, so that would be like the southwestern side, because you guys can camp right next to the gigantic wall that they built around the city. So it'd be easy enough to like hug the wall, but be far enough away. Yeah, and what were you saying?
You cut out for a second.
Oh, okay, my bad. Discord.
If we have the back to the wall, that would be good.
Back, like you want to go all the way back to the wall? Okay.
Yeah, hugged
All right.
up in the corner, kind of.
Okay. Mao, do you agree with this? What?
Now, let's say setting up shop with your back to the wall might be a mistake. Is there going to be a spot that's like at the back, but like towards an entrance, but still with our back to the wall?
Well, we're on
Yeah.
the very edge of the cemetery. With
Yeah.
The back to the main wall, so we still can get out, but we can also.
Well, I guess I might be over exaggerating the wall in my mind. It's probably not that tall.
No, it's like a wall that basically, it's like a brick wall that just maybe like 10 feet, not big, not very big at all. However, if you sit on the back wall to your right hand side, so to the east, there is an entrance that has a road leading towards the center of the city. Same with the western side of you. you'll see another road that leads into the city. So to answer your question, yeah, there's 2 entrances on both sides.
It just is so nobody can sneak up on us, because I'm worried that a Nightwalker's gonna be like, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah, but I was also thinking, like, if there's a whole bunch of them and we're just, like, in the middle of, like,
Yeah,
a wall,
I see.
nowhere to go.
Excellent.
That could be a mite of a problem.
Okay. So with this, my first question is, since you're waiting till nightfall, how late are we talking? And are you taking it in turns? Like the watch. Is anybody like, are you taking turns? Not that you guys need the rest, because nobody really took damage, but still.
I think Gronk talks to the Wizard and is asking him questions about healing magic, like, but acting like he's still like a tough, strong guy but he's just kind of a little interested in healing magic.
I don't want to learn that magic stuff unless. Yeah, you see Rizzard happily, you know, because as we were talking in the first session, he's just a character that just likes to blab. He's just full on, just starts talking. So he just unleashes information onto Gronk about, oh yeah, so holy magic, there's many ways to do it. And he goes down a huge list of things for Gronk. And he's like, you're going to want to write this down. He brings out a pen and paper for him, and he starts writing notes. And he just keeps going and going. As for Mal, what would you like to do while you're waiting for nightfall?
I want to explore around the city to see if we can't find somebody that doesn't like Goldara.
Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Because, I mean, my little bout with her got him marked, and maybe there's something that might be going on.
Okay.
It
All
had
right.
Nothing to do with me. I didn't blow up at her and push mouth.
Definitely not. That never happened. Yeah. Okay. So, Mao, while you are doing this, are you looking for anyone in particular, or are you just kind of like talking to everyone?
Well, I'm gonna be coy about it. I'm not just gonna walk up to everybody in town and be like,
Hey,
that lady sucks, you know?
you guys know
It's
that
like,
lady?
Do you know too? No, just be like, hey, we're really interested about this lady. We want to see what your opinion is. You know,
Oh.
we're trying to get a broad generalization of like what population kind of likes her, which one doesn't, the kind of reasons why behind it, or maybe if we have like a superstition guy that everybody kind of tries to avoid, and maybe he might have some kind of conspiracy theory about her, that kind of
Okay.
stuff.
All right. So as you're going up to these people, most of them tell you, "Oh yes, she's the best. She's the very best." And then they just can't shut up about her and how great she is, and they love the work that she's doing for the city. And then there are a few that are like, you know, I think she's all right, but you know, I don't go to the church very often, so I can't really tell you. But the majority are telling you like, oh yeah, she's really great. Then you happen upon this homeless man, and oh, my mic's getting staticky again. Hold on, pause. There we go. Okay. Don't know why it was getting all weird. But anyway. So, you get to this homeless man, and he looks you up and down. He's like, depends on who's asking. There, Mao.
Well, me. I mean, I'm the one that's asking. I think there's something fishy about the lady, and I'm trying to figure out what it is.
You see him, and he just reaches out his nasty. It is just covered in dirt. You can see his fingernails are long and cracked, And he just holds out his hand.
I drop in 1 gold piece.
Gordara, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's starting to click now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, now it is.
So, I saw her one of these nights sneaking out of the church, and it was super late. Right? And when she was sneaking out, these so-called night walkers started popping up all over the place. Now, I don't know about you, but that does seem to be a little fishy. And I've
Was
always...
she seen with them, or was they only around after she had left the vicinity? So it's like she walked by 10 minutes later. These things came out.
Let me see here.
I can't remember.
You see him lift his palm up.
I'm having trouble remembering.
And he like kind of like holds his finger up to his forehead.
I'll tell you
One
what.
more, and you already know that 2 is more than enough for this information.
All
We're
right,
here to help,
fine.
not hinder.
Fine. All right. So, how I saw her is instantly. I saw her run out of the church like a madman. And then instantly, the groups of them started to pop up of the Nightwalkers. And she stood there, looked one dead in the eyes, turned around and walked away. Now, I don't know about you, but like I said, something's fishy there. I don't know. It was so weird. Any person in the right mind seeing a rotting corpse standing up would not just stand there, look one directly in the face, and act completely normal. Holy,
And what did the Nightwalker do?
nothing. It just looked at her. That was it. That was all.
Then like she went her way, it went its way.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't get it either. I could have sworn that there has to be some sort of magic linking her brain to their brain. Like maybe there's like a collar or something. I don't know, but there has to be some way they're communicating.
Interesting.
This homeless guy.
So
saw
they just
a
came into
lot.
town, she ran out, saw them, they just went their separate ways afterwards.
Yes, it's
How many
crazy.
times have you seen the Nightwalkers?
Nightwalkers at least once.
That particular night then?
Yes. I'm having trouble remembering.
I think I have enough to go from here.
Ah, come on. Fine. I'll have to beg
May
some
I
more.
ask how old you are, sir?
you look at him up and down, and you're like
14.
you look at him, and it's really strange because he looks like he should be well in his 70s, like on the late end of 70s, and he's like 43.
Ew, rough.
What do you mean, rough?
All right. So when I made my character, you remember I had my background character, his mentor, Raul.
Yes.
I didn't know the name of any of the cities in your area, so I didn't give the name of where they set up their business. You know, where they help the homeless.
Yes.
So I was gonna say I can give him like an idea of where to go if he wants to restart his life and try to get off the streets and live a better one.
Oh, okay.
Beat him up.
So as you suggested that, and there is let me open up. Hold on. It's gonna go dark. It's gonna go dark, people. Gotta open up the
We're
map.
going dark.
We're going dark. Geodark 30. Let's see. I gotta open up.
Because
my
it's supposed to
world
be
map
in one
here.
of the bigger cities where we set up shop.
I
There we go.
Somewhere.
Gotta open up my big boy map. Hold on.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I just have the city of Rin map.
Yeah, that's the only one we've gotten so far. Not getting. We ain't getting nothing, we gotten it already.
Well, yeah.
Good dig it. Dig it, dig it.
Gotta watch out. It's huge.
It is huge.
You gotta get your 2 gold coins back, buddy.
Let's see.
With one of these.
There we go.
You're just gonna knock him out?
I
See,
don't
that's
know.
also another reason why I didn't mind giving him the gold coins, is because my guy has been based around helping the homeless
There
before
we
he
go.
went out and started his own adventure.
So the bigger city, would be, if I remember right, would be Katarina. It's a city of 11,000 people,
Cracktopia.
and that is literally just to the east. Is all that is. So let me back up and get Discord open so people can see us.
All right, then I'll tell him to go to Katarina, find Raul, and he will assist him on getting him back on the feet. And they have halfway home kind of things for him to live and start a job and work and feed and all that kind of stuff.
And cry and
And cry and eat.
And take a bath, you know.
Take a
the
bath.
good stuff.
The normal human things, you know.
this is becoming too real for me.
So you see him, he goes, that's so far away. You think I can make that? As he like points to like his clothes are just torn to shreds. They're just simple brown. They look like just rags. Now listen. If you swear to me that he can actually help me, then I will go on this journey. But just remember, I will rue this day if you do not keep to your word.
Raul was my mentor. He's the reason I became a paladin. I was the reason why, when he retired, that we started homeless shelters and halfway homes to get people back on their feet. Because that city was plagued with homelessness and the poor, and we made sure that they had a place to sleep and eat.
Interesting.
It's the #1 place. If Raul's still standing, that place is the best place for you.
Okay, then. I shall go. And you see him, like, he picks himself up. And as he gets up, like, a cloud of dirt just kind of, like, falls to the ground. And he starts leaving. And as he gets up, the smell just hits your nose. And it is awful. It is awful. It's the worst smell you've ever smelt. Even Stink would say that stinks.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty bad because I've helped a lot of them over the years. So I'll just do a swipe, swallow it back down, and may safe travels be with you, sir.
And then we go back to Gronk and Rizzard. Rizzard goes,
Did I
"No,
learn anything?
I will say, give me, actually, you know what? Give me, to see if it sticks, just for funsies. Just so we can start rolling dice. Give me a history check. See if you have pertained any of the information.
History.
Yes, history.
5.
5. Oof.
My
Bad
history
start.
is -2.
Okay, so as you are learning, it's he's going so fast, it's hard for your character to kind of like keep up. But you do retain that most of the holy magic, as you referred to it, is there are a bunch of deities in the realms. It depends on which one you are praising, or which one you are willing to sort of work with to help you be able to protect people, because that's what it's mainly used for, is protection and healing. So, how do you feel, Grog? Do you feel like you've retained any of this?
I show my notes and it just says, "Got to work with deity. Which deity good?" Question mark. Which, the first thing that he said to me, the rest was. I drew a good, like a crude picture of me, and then like something in the sky, and then like a line going down.
You say, oh yes, very good, very good. You are a very good drawer. Maybe we can go over some history about drawing later at some point. Now, yes. How about some grub? Would you like some food?
As long as it's not grub, since you're a bird.
What? You see him just like give you this like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
But-
I think we just chit chat and eat and
Okay.
wait and see if anything happens.
All right. In that case, Mao, what would you like to do right after you have talked to the homeless person? Are you
Well,
on
it
your
depends
way
on the
back?
time of day, because if it's, I was gonna say I'd probably want to meet up back with those guys if it's getting to that point where we need to meet up.
Gotcha. So I would say, if I remember correctly, it was pretty early in the afternoon when the whole bit with Guldara happened, and then I would say it probably would take you an hour to like talk to everybody in the city, because it's not, like I said, it's not a huge city. So I'd say right about now it would probably be a good time for your character to head back. It's probably around like 5 o'clock, so the sun's just starting to set now. And as
Yeah, definitely it's time to go meet up with them.
Gotcha. And as you come back, you see Rizzard's just he has a book, and he's just showing Grog all the things that he's just excited that somebody's willing to listen
Wizard is
and learn.
info dumping
Yeah.
on him.
He's so excited to have somebody just listen and to be there and want to learn something. So you just see him, and they're both talking about this book that he's holding.
I'm just listening still to.
Oh, so he's just still rambling on.
Yeah, he's just rambling.
Oh, so I guess I'll just tap him on the shoulder.
Oh,
The Rizzard, of course, because otherwise he's not gonna stop.
oh yeah, yes. How may I help you?
The Wizard.
Oh, it's Mao. Yes, hello. Yeah.
Are we
Sorry,
guys about
brother.
ready to start our plan?
Yes. Plan. Sit and wait. Yes. As he like closes the book
Yeah.
and like puts it in his pack there.
And looks
All
at
right,
you like
so-
we've already been sitting and waiting.
All right, so I heard an interesting thing from a homeless man. I'll just be blunt about it. He said that he saw Galdera run out of the church, up to one of the night walkers. They locked eyes, no words were exchanged, and they both just turned around and went back their separate ways. So that makes it kind of sound like maybe Galdera, as insufferable as she can be, may not be the problem. We're probably going to find the reason why she's not stopping the problem. If I had to make an assumption, she has some kind of connection to whatever is raising these things, but she is stopping them from attacking the city, would be my assumption.
See, that it could go both ways though, because I mean, on one hand, if she really did see the creature, and she just
Claw.
turned around, It's really strange. But
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe.
oh, you're looking at my
Maybe it has to
picture?
do with-
Sorry, go ahead, Mal.
I lost my train of thought.
Sorry. Yeah, Andrew was talking about my picture because he saw I only have one hand in the picture. Anyway, go ahead.
What picture? Oh, he's watching on the. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it could have been an old friend, a lover, something that holds some kind of sentimental value to her that's stopping her from ending the problem.
I tell Mao about the friends she lost in the journal and said maybe it's those people.
That could be
Oh,
it.
that's a very good point, Gronk.
What else do we know about that journal?
I accidentally pushed it into her chest and left it there when I got angry.
Good. We don't need it anyway. It's fine.
Rizzard was there when I read it. Maybe he knows a little bit about what it was saying.
I mean, I didn't read it though. I mean, I would have had to read it though. I didn't read the journal here. It was in your big strong hands, and I would be unable to grab it. It's like a little notepad to your character. I was unable to read it as Grunk was very angry, and I couldn't stop him to let me read the journal because he was frustrated. So unfortunately, I have no information for you.
Basically, she was fighting the Raven Queen in Darklight, who had been switched over to Raven Queen's side, and her friends didn't make it, and she gave up and stopped fighting, and so that's why I was mad, because you can't give up on friends.
That's a very good point, Grunk. Very good point. Yes. Now I understand why you were so frustrated. I was really scared there that something was going to happen. Let me see here. The Raven Queen. Oh, no. Yes. My kind has had a lot of dealings with the Raven Queen, as you've seen with Guldara not wanting to even look at me, as much have a conversation. I would say this. There was no saving her friend to begin with, unfortunately. Once she chose the host, that was it. It was game over. For that poor, poor soul. Unfortunately, for us, that doesn't leave us much room for error here, because without her, we don't really have, well, a good source of not only information of these creatures, but we don't have a source for how to get rid of them. If she knows how, I don't know.
Well, let's start with finding one, and if we have to chop off its limbs to make it so it doesn't move, can you inspect it and try to figure out exactly what it is? Whether it's
I mean,
just a normal zombie, or is it
Are
some
you talking
kind of
about
other
doing a
living
Call of
thing?
Duty fucking make a crawler?
It wasn't my thought, but now it is. Yeah. I mean, if it's not dead and you want to inspect it, you got to get rid of its limbs. You know.
Make a crawler for
Yeah,
D&D.
I was gonna say stick with the basic rules. You know, as long as it has no arms to hurt you.
That's
Dude,
so
I gotta
funny.
go get my pizza out of the oven. Can you make
Oh,
a
yeah.
crawler?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, okay. You see Rizzard's like, I mean, I could take some time to study it, but we don't know how dangerous these creatures are, is the other problem. We just know that they're there, and we don't know if there's still normal people in them. We don't know any of that. For all we know, those could still be people.
If they're dead
Could
in
they
the
be
ground and they
people?
come out of the ground, even if their soul's still attached to them, that's got to be a form of torment. And the agonizing pain of coming back to life in a rotten, insect-infested body cannot be that appealing. So for all we know, it could be a blessing that we do
Rip
anything
their
like that.
arms
And
off.
I'm not saying that we just go in, great axe swinging, and just hack and slash. I'm saying let's see what they are, that they can communicate. If they don't even try to attack us, then maybe we won't attack them. Maybe we'll wait until the next night to see what they do when they get further into town. Maybe we'll see Galdera run out and try to confront them again. We can try to find these different angles instead of just smashing.
While they're talking, because Gronk is probably tuned out by now, I want to see if I can roll a perception check to see what's around now that the sun has went down.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check. As Mao is explaining the kind of plan there.
5 again.
It's still
It
pretty.
really is tuned out.
It's still pretty early in the night, so I would say that for now, nothing's really changed. I would say by this time, as you guys are like kind of like trying to make up a plan, it probably moved a little bit closer to around 6 or 7, so it's just beginning to set. It's like when the sun gets like a very dark purple before it goes to black. It's kind of like in there right now. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but the concern is my concern anyway, is these could be real people, and they might still have their souls attached. I don't know. We haven't seen one, we haven't tried talking to one, I don't know. Gronk, what?
Looks confused and asks if people who die still are attached to their body.
Some are. I mean, it depends on the circumstance. Say, Gronk, say you die, and I revive you. You're still there. That is still you. However, when it comes to things like, zombies or how do I say this? Zombies, vampires, any undead really. Pretty much the soul's gone. Vampires are a different case. Sometimes the person can still be there, but sometimes, mostly not. They turn into a monster, they just want to drink blood, and that's it. But for the undead, for the most part, no, not really. But I'm just saying, it could. I don't know. So, I'm in for whatever we do. Mao, I'm fine with your plan. Just as long as we have to find out instantly if it's a person or not. Can we do that?
I suppose. I mean, more than likely, if it's a person, they probably don't want to go completely feral and attack us right off the bat. So that would be a good starting point, like I was saying. Self-defense is still defense. It's up to them.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
So I think that's where we should start.
Can Gronk remember what he talked? What did that Kieta say about the Skinwalkers? I can't remember.
The Nightwalkers. She had the story. Actually, you know what? History check.
Can we both roll a history check because we were both there?
If you would both like to, yes, I will have you both roll.
Because he might be better
No,
at
see,
history than me.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I did better. 6.
Oh my god,
Wow,
you
you're
are rolling
not having any
horrible
luck.
today. Holy cow, what is
All
the
right.
deal?
I
6 is
got
better
a
than
16, so that is a little better than his.
A 16. Okay. So, Mao, you refer to the whole story, and then I'll just tell you both, because I assume you're probably just going to tell him the information.
Yeah.
So I'll just tell you both at once. So basically, Kieta explained the story of how she went and saw a Nightwalker. It turned towards her. It was a person that they knew. They lived in the city for years. And in her excitement, she tried talking to them. But when they turned around, it was like soulless eyes. And the minute that her eyes locked, all she heard was her baby crying from that fire from long ago.
That's bad. Sorry, I'm taking a note.
No, you're fine. I will always be glad for people to take notes. I will never be mad about note taking.
Yeah, my memory spans shite. So I thought I'd probably start trying to take notes too. And
Okay.
also doodle ugly little cats in the corner sometimes.
Nice.
That's important.
Nice. It's important to the
Classy.
story. It's important to the
So-
story.
So now,
You
did we already-
remember, Kieta saw Nightwalker. She knew the person. She tried to talk to them. Eyes locked, dead eyes. She heard the baby crying from the fire.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, so the dead eyes locking wizard guy.
Well, he said soulless eyes specifically. So we were talking about souls connected or not.
That is a good point.
The one thing I would say there is, as a DM, I will tell you this: just because somebody describes it as soulless doesn't mean it is soulless.
I know. It's,
Yeah, it's their perspective.
Yeah, exactly. It's like looking into a shark's eyes. Is basically what she was saying.
like a dog.
Shark's eyes are sexy, dude. I don't want to look into those things.
Why did I just think of the
But-
bastard of Sky?
A shark's eyes.
Souls eyes.
Oh god, so good. Anyway, so now that you refer to this information, what are you guys doing?
I'm still watching.
Well, hopefully it's getting a little bit closer for these things to start peeking their heads out.
They're just
Yeah,
like,
can we
just like-
just wait till it's dark now?
yes, of course.
I keep thinking it's dark and it's not.
Not yet, no. But yes, as you guys are waiting, we will just fast forward the time here. All right.
Gronk paces around and can't relax because he's ready to fight.
Well, I'm gonna
Ready
try to
to
remain
smash.
stealthy so they don't know I'm there.
Okay. So
Gronk is stealthy.
it's stealthy is a mousetrap. Anyway.
I actually have a +1 in stealth, so
Hey, you're proficient in it. Very nice. So, there's a little puff of dirt every time your character tries to silently footstep. But anyway, so as you guys are waiting for nightfall, it starts to slowly go to night. Torches are starting to be lit up around the city. You can see guards patrolling down the rows from the entryways on both sides from you guys. And you guys can see the guard tower further away from you to the southwestern side. As of right now, it is quiet. You can almost hear a pin drop as both of you are waiting for something to happen. Sooner or later, you hear a large sound, almost sounding like dirt is exploding.
I grab my hammer and turn toward it right away to see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was like an explosion of dirt, I think it wasn't
Like
in
how
our
much
vision.
of-
Like, can we see
No. It sounded like an explosion of dirt. So how would I would say this is
Like, did it sound
as
like
you are
TNT going off? Or
no
did it just sound like something
no like
broke
imagine if when something hits the dirt super hard
like a
like
thud?
that.
Okay.
like that kind of. It's hard to describe the sound.
I look around to see if I can see what it is.
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
That's usually what the players instantly say is like, I have excuse me, DM, I have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
I was actually looking, and I cannot find. I don't think I do because I can't find it on my
Under
guy, which
Sin-
is obnoxious.
Under senses, it says dark vision 60 feet.
Okay, 60 feet. All right, let me look at my map here. From where you guys are at, I would say, yeah, that's probably well within range for you to see.
What does passive perception mean?
Passive perception is a thing for really the DM to pay attention to. So passive perception is like how your character permanently can perceive things.
Okay, well, my passive perception is 10, and I rolled a 5 earlier, so would that make it a 10?
No.
instead of a 5?
No. When I have
No,
you,
it's
when I
a
have you,
completely different thing.
yeah. This
It's
is
like you're walking along the thing, and there's like a noise to your right. If the DM wants you to hear it or not, then he'll check your passive thing to see if you had high enough one already to.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So, that's kind of a bad example, but that's along the
No,
lines.
that makes sense.
So, Mao. Let me see, Mao. Do you not have dark vision? I could have sworn you had dark vision.
See, I thought I did too, but I am not seeing where I'd find it.
It would be all the way. Andrew found it. If you do,
It's on the left-hand side under senses. He does not have it. He has passive perception, investigation, and insight.
gotcha. Okay, so
but
you do
he
not have
doesn't
dark vision.
dark vision.
So,
Well, poopskis.
as
You have a
we
big stinky booty.
at Gronk, you see a pale hand sticking out of the dirt, and you can see it like trying to like grab on to something.
I look at the wizard for some kind of sign that should I go up there? Should I not go up there? Because I could easily just grab it by the arm and pull it out.
You see the wizard's like, listen, let's not run in, and there might be more. And as soon as he says there might be more, you hear another sound, and you see dirt fly up. What would you
I'm
guys like to
still-
do?
I'm just still standing there because
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, we're gonna give it some time. I'm gonna wait until at least they pop out or
As you see,
other noises stop.
you see these amalgamations of just horrid flesh, just rotted.
So they don't look human, or do
They-
look human?
As far as
Are
you
they
can
like
tell,
beyond recognition?
I would say two of them are, from your perspective, two of them are, but there's one that looks pretty much fresh, like they just put it in there the day. And you see them all like start to get up and start to stand. And then they start looking towards the east. And then they just stand there.
Can I
I'm
sneak
gonna.
up on the
Well, I mean,
one?
Gronk's.
or-
I was gonna say, since you're the only one that can see him, I was gonna tap you on the shoulder and be like, "What are they doing? Do we just wait and watch to see where they're going?"
I just say they're looking east. But I want to try to sneak up to the one that is the least rotten to see if I recognize him from the town.
Okay. Okay. So, Mao, are you sneaking up with him or are you hanging back?
I'll keep about a 20-foot pace behind him,
Okay.
but keep within reasonable distance in case something happens.
Okay.
Please, dice.
You see Rizzard, he's like in between you guys, but he's kind of like off to the side a little bit as he, you know, being a wizard, he's clearly concerned for his safety, as a hard wind would definitely knock him over. I would say, all right, for Gronk and Mao, give me a stealth check.
Dang, Mal, your stealth better be good. What the flip? Anyway, I rolled an 8.
Brock, you
I
gotta
think you
switch
should
dice.
switch
bro.
dice.
They need to be put in dice jail, Andrew.
I'll say I think I got a
That sucks too, because that's one of my
13.
good stats.
You got a what there, Mal? 13, you said?
yes.
13, okay. Lucky for y'all, Rizzard
I'm
brought
really
it.
mad.
Rizzard brought it from the back, and he got an 18. So as you guys are sneaking forward, suddenly, as you're trying to get to the one that is closest, well, not closest, but you know, the freshest. Yes. So here's what I'm gonna do, to kind of put this into perspective. Where is Kind? Is Kind like by your side, or is he hanging back?
I told him to hang back, so he's back by the little campsite we set up.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I can call him in if I need him, but
gotcha. Okay. So give me 1 second here.
sometimes Andrew forgets that kind exists, even though Gronk would never forget.
All right, so Mal is about 20 paces away. Right. Okay. So
Yep.
so let me see here.
And I'm just trying to get close to see who it is right now.
Gotcha. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna kind of do something like this. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So now, if you guys would like to go on D&D Beyond, which I assume you both are already,
Y'all.
I am starting a map session for y'all to be able to look at here.
Whoa, I can see Mac. Gronk. Yeah, baby.
Alright, where do I go to see the map?
So on
Um,
the app, if I remember right, I think
oh,
there's
yeah,
a.
you're on the app.
I believe you can look it up on the app. Let me see here. If I remember right, you might have to go to the website. Hold up. Slowly but surely. And then we'll do campaigns. There we are. Okay, yada yada yada. If not, you can just look at Twitch, RJ, and then you'll be able to see the map there. I'm not sure how to look up the map on here, to tell you the truth. That
Let's
is-
see if I can figure it out.
Because I know it's on the app there. I know there's a way.
Yeah, I was I clicked on the campaign.
So on the website, there's a button that says launch game, but I don't know if that's on the app.
So far,
So go to campaigns, into the unknown.
Yeah, because I can see like game log and characters on the
Yeah,
app.
I don't think you can open up the map on the app.
let me see.
It is showing it on his Twitch stream though, so that would work.
Yeah,
too.
so if you just want to look up the Twitch video too, that works.
Well, he had there's a link to the Twitch in the general chat, so if you just click on it, it should pop up.
Oh
I'm
my
trying
god,
do
they want to
something
give me
real
a
quick.
survey right here.
Aye, Captain. I can't hear you.
Oh no.
Yeah, Captain.
Hey, yeah, Captain.
Oh,
All right. So. Do 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 do. Waiting for a J. Do.
Gronk is strong. Gronk is cute. He has
Gronk is a big
pool.
boy. Let me know when you're there, RJ. Stop drawing on my map.
Who's drawing on your map?
Andrew.
It could be it. It could be any of us. You don't know that.
Couldn't know, huh?
Does it say that I drew it?
I know it was you because you're the only one that can see it. You fool!
Why is Rizzard so stinky?
Gosh dang it.
I'll erase it.
RJ, are you there or nah?
No.
So what are you trying to do? I guess is the question.
Let me find out.
What does that mean? Get out of here with us. Get out of here with us.
I'm trying to entertain the stream.
Yeah. People don't know that I suck at technology.
So wait, look, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to watch it on Twitch or what? Are you trying to get it on
Yeah,
D&D
I
Beyond?
figured that's what I'm gonna try
okay.
first. But also,
Get out of here.
I
Uh-huh.
don't have Twitch, so I gotta create one.
No, you should be able to just watch.
Be able to watch it without it.
Yeah, you don't need
Unless
an account.
Joel has it set to adult content or whatever.
I don't think it should be for D&D.
All right. I mean, I just have to type in your long ass Rizzard the Wizard.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see here. PP. Oh, wow. It looks like Andrew's about to take 1,000 points of bleed damage.
Okay,
You took
Jack.
1 million
Shit.
points of the most painful damage imaginable.
You erased
Wait.
my fence! You
No, I
did.
didn't.
You did.
No, it's right here.
I wish I could zoom in a little bit more.
Dang it. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. Let's we'll do that. We'll do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And do that. And then we're gonna launch it.
What is?
There
What
we go.
is happening? I can't figure out nothing. It's just little crude drawings.
It's
This is
Andrew.
the fence.
How do I stop the thing?
Is this the church? Where's the church at?
All right. Are we ready? Finally. Okay.
Which one of the zombies is the freshest? Can you like put a marker above it or something?
Yeah. Give me a
Yeah, I
second.
slapped some Jordans on its feet because that guy's fresh as fuck.
God dig it.
I just imagine like a little Jordan shoe on.
All right. Let's see here. Let's do overlay. Okay, so the fresh one is definitely going to be around here. This one right here.
Oh, the hardest one to get to.
Pretty much.
How
The
tall
only
is
thing
the
hard
fence?
about that one is me.
The fence is not very tall. It's like you've went to like a graveyard and they have like the, you know,
Yeah.
like that 2-foot tall fence. That's
Like
just
a decorative thing?
yeah. It's just there to make it look pretty.
The DM is locked drawing. Holy I want to. I want to go up to the north and come around to try to see.
All right,
I
hold
was
on.
gonna
I
draw
should be
you
able
what I
to.
want
Hold on.
to do.
I should be able to. All right. Actually, that started combat. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. For some reason, it keeps adding kind to the wrong side. There we go. Okay.
It's like kind is the best, but he's going
Okay.
to kill you.
So, which way did you want to go?
If you let me draw for a second, I'll show you.
I can't.
Like an arrow.
I re-put it back, so I won't be able to unless I reopen the window.
So I'm right here. Well, oh, I can't move my character either.
Well, not until combat starts. You guys aren't in combat yet.
I wanna. Well, I was able to. I want to go north, like
Okay.
up and towards the fence.
Okay,
To
so
try to see it over the fence, but still being stealthy, because I don't want to approach these two that are in the front.
okay, so somewhere like
I
right
like
here.
that, yeah.
Right here?
See if I can see from there with my dark vision who that is.
Okay, and then that's you hidden, and then Mao, you said you were about 20 feet behind.
Wait, where am I?
You're hidden, so you're right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he's gonna go that way, I would probably try to move in the opposite direction on the other side, like of the.
Try to
gate.
move like over here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kind. Where's Kind going?
He's staying at the camp until
Okay.
I call him.
Okay. Wizard is just kind of sleeking up
He's
here.
like, I'll hide behind Gronk.
The big giant guy. He's gonna stay
Okay,
back
can
here.
I see who the zombie is or the Nightwalker?
I'm gonna give. Let's do a perception check and
Passive perception, you mean?
no.
Yeah, because he can't roll above an 8 apparently.
Good lord. And Mao, I want you to give me 2 stealth checks.
Yay!
2 whole stealth checks.
Yes, sir.
First one's a 9,
Okay.
and the second one's a 16.
I rolled a 13.
All right.
Oh, moving
comes-
up in the world.
The Tray of Doom. Okay.
Can I see it?
Okay.
Can I
Ye-
see the beauty?
You guys cannot see the Tray of Doom. I just realized it's on the map. Anyway, so here is what's going
That
to
sounded
happen.
awful. So-
I rolled
so-
a 13 for perception.
Okay, for Gronk, here's what I'll have you do. I am going to tell you that this one was actually a florist that you've met.
Florina, the florist.
His name was John Tallow, and he would sell exotic flowers from all over the
John.
world.
Dontello?
John Tallow.
Aloe.
Like a bone?
Tallow, like the bird. From Pokemon! Haha!
Hey,
Anyway.
gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon is in this world.
God, no.
It's canonical.
It's
Yeah,
canon.
right now we're just looking at a couple of just really just deformed Pikachu's melted together.
Oh, that'd be
That's what
so-
we're writing right now.
That's the ultimate campaign. Anyway. Anyway, so you see John Tallow, and again, they're all looking towards the east. There's no expression on their faces.
Like
There's-
towards kind.
No, like I would say, well, I guess
Which-
in
Which
this
side is the east on
in
the
this
map?
in this context, like the map is kind of flipped around. So I
okay.
guess so yeah, actually we'll flip this over. Hold on. I put you guys in the wrong spot because yeah, I forgot about that.
You could always write the ENSW on the sides of the map too.
There we go. Okay.
So would the zombie I'm trying to look at be on my side now?
Well, it'd still be somewhere in like the center, so I'm just gonna keep it there.
That's fine.
Just because there's not really a center for this grid right here.
What about a center for disease control?
Actually, we'll move him down just a wee bit. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now it's making more sense. This guy's gonna be closer to that. There we go.
Because Mao had to walk past both of these.
Yeah.
zombies, right?
Yeah.
For the stealth.
Yeah. And Mal, as you're walking past and you're trying to sneak behind, you see one just jerk its head towards your general direction. And you guys lock eye contact
You.
for about a minute.
Yeah. Gross.
Until you hear in your head, you hear Rao's voice. And let me do this. Hold on. This is not public knowledge.
I can't hear this, right?
Exactly.
Just.
I got it back out of the.
No. I'm Snapchatting it to you.
Yeah, no, I had to get out of that screen so I could see what you would type.
Oh.
Otherwise I couldn't bring up the, yeah.
Oh, you're using your phone. Okay, gotcha. Alright, hold up.
Oh, baby.
Try to
What's
do
the
it.
time?
Everybody jump up, touch the ground. I really don't know if that's the lyrics.
I don't think so, but it sounds.
Yeah, I was
good.
gonna say I haven't heard that song in forever.
Probably like 5 seconds now.
Well, I mean, actually heard the song. Okay, thank you.
There we go. And remember, this is in Rao's voice. You hear this.
Don't get distracted by the shine off of my chrome dome. You can put it in the chat too.
So I'm just gonna like
For
drop
the
down
people in the chat.
below
Yeah.
that
I have those now.
thing to break the eye contact to see if I can still hear him.
So, like, in the middle of them spewing that, you want to...
Yeah.
As-
Drop below that wall.
As you drop below that wall, it still is going off.
That is bizarre. So, like, while this is all going on, they're just standing there on the other side, just waiting for him to do something.
That is up to Gronk. Gronk, what are you doing?
The gritty.
Nah, Gronk's about to take 1,000 points of holy damage. Does a 100 hit Andrew?
No. I definitely rolled less than that.
Anyway, so what is Gronk
Um,
doing? You see Mao all of a sudden dip as he's noticed by one of them.
Sorry. Can I do some kind of something like a signal or something to Kind to have him run over to Mao?
Yeah,
Not
well,
the
I mean,
zombies
we can have it
noticing
be.
me?
Well, we can. Well, that's going to be the hard part. If you do a sound, more than likely, anything's going to be able to hear you. I mean, considering right here you're only 10 feet away from one, and the other one's maybe 15 feet total.
This is probably gonna be a bad idea.
Oh, you're about 10 feet, and then this one
But-
is also 10 feet.
How big are the squares?
5 feet. They're 5 feet by 5 feet.
My athletics is really good.
Okay.
So I want to jump over the fence, sprint between the zombies, and then jump, or the Nightwalkers, and then jump over to Mal side.
Oh my word!
Dude,
Well, because I don't think I could run around that far.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, so first, what I'm gonna have you do is give me an athletics check to see if you can get over the fence.
And then if I
Oh,
can do
God.
it stealthily, can I roll a stealth check too?
I mean, do it at disadvantage because you are jumping over the fence.
Okay, I got a 19 for athletics.
Okay, that's excellent.
And so what is disadvantage? That means I roll 2, right?
You roll 2,
Yeah, and
you
you
take
pick
the
a
lowest
lower.
number.
Let me find a second d20 that's not the one that cursed. I got 7 for stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 7.
As you jump over the fence, you try to do it as softly as you can. Part of the fence catches your foot a little bit, and you start to lean forward, and you really put a lot of weight into your front leg with a loud thud. So we're going to
Cry.
here. And immediately, all you hear is after you jump, you're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" As Richard sees you jump over the fence, and then,
But do I make it across even if they see me?
let me
did have-
movement though. Let's see here. Okay, what's your movement speed? You're probably
Where to,
you got 30, right?
30 feet.
I would say you could probably
As for walking, is my movement speed different for running?
no, it's all the same. I would say it would probably take about 5 feet for you to jump over the fence, and you could probably, as long as nothing goes haywire, probably make it to right about here.
Well, because he's about 25 feet from fence to fence. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Well, in total, to get to the other side, you would need 35 feet of movement. But also, there is fences that you have to jump over, adding more, because you have to count the vertical as well. So, with that said,
Oh, yeah, it is.
so with that said, you're gonna try to just full bore, just sprint across.
Yeah, to get to Mao.
Okay. I would say the minute that you get within this one, you see the florist all of a sudden change their demeanor and just lock eyes straight on you. Same with this one right here, the rotted one. It just changes its focus to you.
Can I try to block my eyes before they lock eyes with me, or is it too late?
I would say probably too late, as you are just full bore sprinting right now, and it's just kind of like a heat of the moment thing where they just all of a sudden just turn to you. I would say this, Grok, in your mind, you hear this.
I'm the scat man. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-bidi-doo. No! No! The scat man! I fall to my knees.
You're hearing the scat, man. I got spoon, man.
You got like a horrible thing that is traumatizing you, and I got the scat man. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-bidi-bidi.
You know what? Now I kind of want to listen to the scat, man. We should put that on in the background.
I'm the
Let's get this
scat
party
man.
started.
Shabba-dabba-dabba-doop-dap-doop.
I think that's what I would see if it's the
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's reliving that. But he probably does say the same thing.
I would say, yeah, your character probably would like, just envision that right away.
Since it's part of my character, to one of my flaws is to fly off in a rage when stuff triggers me like that. I think I fly into a rage
Okay.
about it, and that I'm mad and I'm upset, but I can't express my feelings, so I'm just angry.
Okay. Okay, so as you feel this unfiltered rage inside your body, are you still sprinting full bore towards Mao, or are you stopping
No.
where you're at?
No. I'm gonna try to hit the rotted zombie with my warhammer
Okay.
if I'm allowed to.
So here's what I'm gonna do. As you do it, you just hear Rizzer be like, "Gronk, what are you doing? Wait for me!" As you see, he jumps over the fence, and he sort of like readies himself. You can see like a little bit of fire starting to form in his hand, and then we are going to start combat.
So I do have an active effect. Where was it? I have
And we're also, hold on, we're also gonna do a surprise round. So hold on.
well, I have something that makes it so I can attack first or surprise attack or something like that, but I can't
Okay.
find it anymore. I seen it earlier.
All right. So first, what will
Opportunity attack. That's what it is. I have opportunity attack.
opportunity attack? Okay. Can you read what that ability does?
Oh yeah, I'm reading it. I don't think it fits here. You can make an opportunity attack when a creature that you can see leaves your reach.
Oh
using
yeah.
Its action. That's just okay. Yeah, that's just when they try to leave. I can attack.
Yeah, it's just
them.
like
Yeah.
a reaction attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
So what I'll have you do here, both y'all, is give me an initiative roll. Your initiative
All right.
should be at the top of your character sheet.
What one do you want me to roll?
It'd be a D20.
Gosh dang it! It was gonna. I feel like it was gonna be a good roll. Then I hit something on my table and it stopped. I rolled a 10.
A 10. Okay, let me put that in here.
That's not good, but it's not bad. I guess.
All right, Mao, what'd you get?
I am trying to find where my initiative is.
It'll be at the top of your character sheet. It'll be initiative, and it'll have like a plus
right.
2.
Yeah, it's like by your armor class.
Well, I got a 2, which makes sense because I'm laying down on the ground.
So you got two total, and that's including the
Yeah.
plus.
I don't
What?
have a plus.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
I
terrible.
did not know that.
I only have a plus
All right.
1 to my initiative too, which I feel like Gronk would have a better initiative, but I don't.
All right. So here is what the order is. So we're gonna remove kind from combat right now until we can. So right now, Gronk, since this is a surprise round, I'm gonna have you go ahead and make your attack roll. So it'll be a D20, and then on the front of your sheet, where it says equipment, you'll roll whatever the plus is to hit, and then you'll tell me what the damage is.
So I roll a d20 and then add my hit.
So okay, so
Yeah, your attack bonus.
yeah, so your attack bonus, so it'll be hit dash DC.
That's plus 8.
Okay, so go
I
ahead.
roll and add 8 to it.
Yeah, buddy.
15. So that's 22, right?
22. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And then the damage is literally where it says damage, so you'll roll whatever die that says, and you'll add or
it says
subtract.
two different things. It says 1d8 plus 6 or 1d10 plus 6. Which
So
one do I do?
1d10 is if you're double handing it, and then the 1d8 is if you're single
Oh,
handling
yeah,
it.
I'm definitely double handing it because I don't have any other weapons equipped.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage.
13 damage.
Ooh.
It's 7 plus 6.
I'm just spiked. Boy.
I'm
Jeez.
angry.
All right, let's see. Jeez Louise. You immediately whack, and you hear like this tremendous thud, like almost like thunder as you smack his head, and you hear a little bit of cracking of his neck. But as you remove your weapon, you see him start to put his head back. And then
Into
you
place?
see, yep, it goes back into place. And then you see it move 5, 10. Actually, no, sorry, east. 5, 10, 15.
Because I
20.
hit Zombie C, right? That's the one I was aiming for.
Yes, this is the one you were aiming for. And then this one,
Yeah, the one nearest to ya.
and then you see it
Uh-oh.
hobble over the fence, and you see it just start going in that direction. Now, as you're looking at it, the creature's not even paying attention to you. So if you would like to use your action to make a reaction attack, I would allow it, but that is up to you.
Yeah, let's try it. See what happens.
All right,
Fine.
so you'll use your
That was
action.
A little discouraging.
So go ahead and give me an attack roll, or if you want to grapple or whatever you want to do.
All right, so it'd be 12.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
You slap it on the butt. Good
I
game.
forgot. Wrote one thing down, didn't write the other. That's usually how it goes. All right. Let's see what happened. Oh shit, dropped it. So 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Okay. And what type of weapon do you have?
A great axe.
Ooh, slashing damage. So, whoosh, as you take a slice of this creature, you slice it down its chest, leaving a huge gaping wound, and blood starts to pour down. But as you see, it's still trying to move past you. It didn't even stop when you hit it. It just kept going. And that brings us to, you see Rizzard. I gotta open up his character sheet now. Spells are hard, man, okay? Give me a second.
Yeah, that's why I chose Gronk. Hit and run.
All right. All right, you see Rizzard start to form up this ball of fire in his hand. He just shoots it at this one.
Zombie C.
And you hear it just go as it just starts to burn and melt its flesh.
Yeah, that smells good. Which zombie did it hit? A, B, or C?
He hit C, so I'm gonna put a little triangle here.
For fire.
Yeah, because this one he's on fire now. And he goes, "Oh, take that, stupid!" And then we will start with.
Got him. Dang, Rizzard burned in more ways than one.
And you see this one just starts to. Well, actually, no, he used his turn. We have to use this one. So you see this one. 5, 10, 15, 20. It jumps over the fence and is kind of standing. We'll put it on the other side of Mao. And you
So
just hear
do
it.
you see there's a ruler that you can drag and it'll show you how many feet it is?
Yeah, but I just used the
Oh,
grid.
That's fine. I just didn't know if you knew.
And see, one thing, it's like different DMs play different ways. Like corner to corner on a square, most people just consider that 5, but on this, it will consider it 7 because it's a slightly larger distance.
Yeah.
I did notice that.
So then, this one just hobbles over the fence, and it is going to just try to slash you there. Mal. Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
It just, as it kind of bounces off your plate of armor, and it just kind of stands there befuddled, and you can see that it is just, from your perspective, this creature, there's nobody home. It's just complete black eyes. There's no humanness to that creature. And then we'll start with, you see the one that's on fire, it just starts to pat itself. And it's going to 5. Actually, we're gonna go 5, 10. And you see it just try to grab a Rizzard. Oh no, that's not good. Okay.
A boy.
You see Rizzard is now grappled with the creature as the creature just holds on to him, and the flames start to roll off this creature and onto his cloak. And you see Rizzard just going, ah! As now he too is now inflamed. And you see it just try to take a bite. And, oh no, that's not good. Okay. Let's see. And you see this creature bite down on his neck and pull out a chunk of meat and flesh, and blood sprays the ground. And you see Rizzard just kind of hold his neck like, a little help, please. And then we'll start with Gronk again at the end of the round.
I use push with my Warhammer, and I hit it again. Push. If you hit a creature with Warhammer, you can push the creature 10 feet straight away from you, if it's large or small.
Okay.
So that way, it's away from the Rizzard.
All right. Do they need to roll anything for that or no?
No, it just says it doesn't have anything like.
Oh,
that.
it's
It just says
just
if I
with-
hit with the Warhammer, that happens.
Oh, so you have to hit it first, and then okay, gotcha.
It gets pushed back. Yeah.
Okay, and it has to be large or small.
It
it
can
can't-
be large or small. It says if it's large or smaller.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's better because I was about to say it's like, well, it's a medium-sized creature, so
Yeah,
it's
so anything
okay.
from tiny to large.
That
From
makes-
anything above large I can.
Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. Okay, go ahead and give me a roll for attack.
And that's the D20, right?
Yes, sir.
13.
13. Okay, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, it's a 14, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It still hits.
1d10 plus 6. I rolled a 3, so that's 9 damage. Then
9
it should
damage.
push him 10 feet directly away.
All right, let me get the damage in here. Give me 1 second. And which direction? Do you just want it this way?
Anything that gets it farther away from the Rizzard.
We'll say, because you're kind of sideways here.
So, like, if I swung
Probably
and hit
like
him to
here.
the on the left side, yeah, he would get pushed to the right.
So we'll go, yeah, I'd say probably somewhere like in this area.
Yeah, that's about 10 feet.
So let's see here. We'll just use a handy dandy. Yeah, right there. Okay. Good. So yeah. somewhere around this vicinity there. You boom.
Am I able to do anything else, or is that everything I can do?
Do you
'Cause I
have?
wanna...
You have a bonus action, but it depends on how your character is built on what your bonus actions are.
Bonus action. Oh, it's just second win. You could draw upon a limited well of physical and mental stamina and regain 1d10 plus 1 HP. You can use this 2 times.
Yeah.
I just wanted to try to give Rizzard the ring that makes him invisible.
Oh, I
That's what I
gotcha.
was hoping to do. Because he can't take as much of a beating as I can, and he's already really bad off.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Rizzard. Let me see.
I wish it showed what her health was on the map thing.
It does on my end, but
So
For s-
on characters on my phone, I can see it. The health.
yeah, for some reason it won't let me change yours, even though we are in combat.
I think I have to change mine. I didn't take any damage.
No.
Did I?
No, you didn't. So Rizzard took about 5 points of damage. Let's see if that updated in here. It did! That's cool. Okay, so yeah, you have to
I see
individually.
it. Yep, I see it now.
Okay,
My armor is 16.
that's actually pretty good. And then
Thank you.
as you hit that creature across, and as it hits the ground, it just and it starts to try to pick itself back up. And then we will go back to, you see Rizzard. Thank you! As he's like holding the patch of skin that's missing on his neck. And have another! As he flings another fireball at the creature.
Did he use the ring to be invisible?
You would have to give that to him. He doesn't have it on him.
Oh, I have to take a whole turn to hand him a ring?
Yes. Because there's still a good like 5 or 6 feet between you guys.
I'm just trying to figure this out in my head because it's a little bit like the game on the computer, Baldur's Gate, but a little bit not like it.
Yeah, it's
Because in Baldur's Gate, you could always throw something at somebody at the end of your turn.
true, but in Baldur's Gate, there's a lot of different things.
That's fine.
So, and then as he flings the fireball, you can see he's kind of still hurting a little bit, and he leans too far down. And when he throws the fireball, it hits the back of this fence, and it just explodes. He's like, ah, drat! I almost had him! And he's actually going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. He's going to move over here. That will bring us to... Alright, let's see. Okay. And you see the one that is so battered up and bloody, still trying to make its way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And as
So
of
is he gone?
And as of right now, he is super hard to spot, especially for Mao. Since not having, dark vision, sadly.
Yeah,
Mao-
big time summertime sadness.
Yeah, I can barely see him with the distance from me.
So I would
'cause
say,
he's just within 60 feet.
for now, this creature is he's just gone. That'll leave us with Mao. The one right next to you is going to try to grapple you. So what I'm going to need you to do is give me a strength check.
Looks at his watch. Yeah, I'm strong.
14.
14. Okay. Unfortunately, you feel their arms go around you And then you hear like the gnawing of their teeth as they are going to try to take a bite. Mao, does a 10 hit? I'm gonna assume probably
It
not.
does not.
Okay. As he tries to gnaw at you, his teeth still hit the plate of your armor. You can kind of hear the teeth scratch against the plate. It's a horrible shrieking sound. With this zombie, you see it start to pick itself up and just... And it's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Gronk.
Hello.
It is going to try to hit you there. That's a net 20.
Oh. Oh, good heavens.
Oh, good heavens.
So what do I need to do?
So, Gronk, you are going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he's just trying to bam, bam, bat you down with both hands.
Since it's a nat 20, I don't have any chance of defending against it? Or
No.
What if I roll a nat 20?
Then you'll do more
There's
damage
no
on your
roll.
turn. There's no roll. You just take damage on this one.
Yeah. As long as it's higher than your AC or a nat 20, depending on the rules of the DM, it's a hit.
Where's my AC? I did it. Did it show up on your side, Joel?
Yeah, yep, it did. I see it. As you feel the slams of the hits, and you feel, and all of a sudden, you feel this sickness that you didn't feel beforehand.
Did you say sickness or
I
thickness?
did. Sickness.
Okay.
You felt this thickness.
I didn't feel that before.
I've never felt that. And then we will begin with Mao. It is your turn. Would you like to begin with a strength saving throw to try to be ungrappled?
Nah.
All right. 14 again.
14. That's a nat 1. As you just shove it off, do you have a bonus action, Mao?
I do, and I'm actually kind of curious to try this. I'm gonna do lay hands on pool of healing.
Ooh. Okay. On who and what?
On the zombie. Because
Oh.
if you're using healing on the undead, it should do damage.
Okay. All right. It's not a roll. You just literally touch a creature, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, and I
Wizard
believe
is
it's
like-
5.
Wizard's like, what am I? Chopped liver?
As you.
Yeah, total of 5 HP.
5. All right. Had to see which one it was. You bring out this holy energy within your hands, and you reach for the creature. And when
Smack
you
it on the butt.
and when you touch its shoulders, you see the blackness go straight to Blue Eyes. And for a moment there, you hear a normal voice screeching out in pain. And as you
Good.
release your hands, smoke falls from the creature, and they will take 5 points of holy damage.
Aha! It's like poking somebody in the stomach really hard.
So,
But
Yeah,
as
yeah.
you
Else
you
would be
release your
zombie.
hands, you see it start to revert back to its horrible state. And Mao, you still have movement if you would like to move.
Now, if I move away, will he have a reaction attack?
He already used his action to try to grapple you. So he has no actions left.
All right. I want to try to keep up with that other one, since he said he was getting out of our vision.
Okay? So you want to just leave the map area here?
Yeah, so it'd be wherever that other fellow went.
Okay. So 5, 10. Your speed is 30,
Yes.
and it's been about 1 round away from the creature. So here's the deal. Here's what I'm gonna do to simplify this. Is we're gonna go
Move it to the bottom of the map.
Yeah.
Like Pac-Man.
Waka 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 waka.
Whack, 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 whack,
So there we go.
whack, whack,
Okay.
whack, whack,
So
whack.
now, so we are going to say that since you are a whole round away, it's still a good 30 feet. But because they're a creature, actually, you know what? I'm going to say it's actually slower than that. There we go. Okay. It is a slower creature. And you see it, it's just hobbling away. It's not sprinting, it's not running, it's just walking. From where you're at. You can actually physically see it. And you see it's just heading in east. Just straight east. And that will bring us to... That will bring us back to Gronk. What would you like to do?
Is there any way for us to know how much health the skin boys have?
It's on the map.
Right there.
If you want to look at...
It's literally right there.
Yeah,
dude.
if you want to look at Twitch right now, you can actually see how much health they got. You're not supposed
Yeah, I
to
was
see
surprised
that,
when I
but
looked
this...
at it.
You're not supposed to see this, but it's the easiest way for you guys to see.
Next time we start this, like I said, I'm going to try to do something different. Maybe I can set it up where I can like maybe plug it into my TV and use this as my main screen, and that is like the information screen where you have the map and stuff. Like I'm not sure if I can manage to pull that off. That's a little too
It's
techy for me, but I can try.
It'll just look really weird because your computer will try to like resize it because it doesn't know it's a TV. So just forewarning, it may
Well,
look
yeah.
weird, but
You could just pull the Twitch stream up on your Xbox or something too on the TV.
also that too.
Oh.
I just put my fingers in my mouth and whistle, and it's like the loudest whistle that anyone's ever heard to draw kind towards me because I'm under attack.
Gotcha. Okay. So
It's ear-splitting, high-pitched whistle.
I can't whistle into a mic because the mic's not gonna pick it up. But as you hear it, you hear a from at the camp, and you hear the trotting of his feet start to head your way there. I will say as a whistle, because you're not really putting away your weapon to whistle, because you can just use 2 fingers to whistle. I'm gonna say that was just a bonus action. So go ahead, and if you want to make an attack roll, I will absolutely let you do that.
Okay, I just tried to hit him with my Warhammer again.
Okay. Also,
So
what's
I'm
Kind's
gonna-
speed, by the way? Because Kind started from
I
here.
gotta look here.
I could also... 40, okay. So 40, holy crap. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
I actually thought it'd
40.
be a little bit more than that.
There we go.
Yeah. He's just barely faster than I am.
He's not
so
fast.
I roll I'm sorry, I gotta go back. 14 plus 8. Does that hit?
14 plus 8, 22. Yeah, I would say that hits.
Well, I don't know.
That's
You
just a
have to
guess,
roll.
though.
You have to roll your thing.
Just barely. No, I'm just kidding. Go
One.
ahead.
1d10 plus 6.
Yes.
So that's 13 damage.
13 damage. Holy cow. 13 damage.
I think it died.
That's so funny. All right, there you go. Boop. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I gotta get on this guy. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. As you...
The most brutal attack you've ever seen.
You put a dent within its head. You hit it so hard. You dented the bone into its neck. And you just hear a horrible gurgling sound as it topples over, no longer moving. You still have movement. Would you like to move?
Yeah, I run toward the zombie
Which
up by
one?
the fence.
Oh, okay.
The one
By the
up by
fence.
the fence, because
Gotcha.
the other one is supposedly off the screen. I just want to try to get to that other zombie.
30. I would say you get right there, right on the fence there.
Okay.
And then we'll go to Rizzer. He's like, and you just hear Rizzer go, that was fantastic. I'm going to, and we're gonna look at his spells here.
Can Wizard heal himself?
Okay, there we go. We'll do that. A magic missile! As he shoots, like you see, like a little pew firework form out of his hand. It just goes over the fence like a Roman
Wait a minute.
candle.
Wizard's supposed to be weak, but he has more health than any.
You forget his AC is 12. He can get hit a lot.
I know, but I'm just like, well, where do I see AC at? I don't like.
For you?
acrobatics. Yeah.
For your character,
Mhm.
for your character, it's going to be. It'll look like a shield. It'll be right next to initiative.
Oh, armor class. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Mine's 16.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I was also gonna.
You're a big boy.
If you're seeing the stream, you can see the AC as well.
As you see, the fire with a soft explosion hits the zombie, and it just kind of shakes it off. And then
Shake it
we'll
off,
go
shake
to
it off.
the Risen like, I don't know where to say.
You forgot to add wolf to the turn counter, by the way.
It's okay. He's gonna be last because he just joined. So we'll bring that to
If you're
It'll
not
be-
first, you're last.
If you're not first, you're gas. What? You see this
Said
one?
this fence is like 2 feet tall, you said?
Yeah. It's like, well, it's like 3 to 4 feet tall. It's like one of those, like, it's just decorative fence. That's all it is. It's just there to make
Doesn't-
people feel more comfortable while they're at the graveyard, so it doesn't look so, well, dreadful.
I might as well be stepping up the curb with that fence.
You see this one just starts to hobble away. 5, 10, 15, 20. And Mao, you hear a horrible shuffling sound starting to form behind you.
Oh, good heavens.
And we will go to Mao. What would you like to do?
I'm going to the one that I've been chasing, and I'm going to take a swing.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Bop. Okay. As it's like trying to hobble away, I'm going to go ahead and say, go ahead and give me an attack, but with advantage.
22.
Ooh, yeah, that definitely hits. All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
6. Okay. As you... How would you like to kill this zombie?
I want to take it a vertical hot dog split.
Oh, God. The one that actually
As
looks like
I
a first...
swing up and down, I want it to start with the split, and as it goes down, it just peels his body in half. From the middle of his head all the way down to the center of his tank.
Oh my gosh.
You should have done it the other way and swung up. Between his legs.
Like a baseball swing, just... Oh gosh. Like full on golf swing. Alright, so as you do, you just see the two parts of the body just stand there for a second. And they both fall right in front of you.
Come here, you baby.
Alright. And
So,
then, since
you
I heard noise behind me, I'm gonna maintain my pace to keep going the rest of my distance away from the noise I heard behind me, giving me time to gather myself.
Okay, so I would say this, so 5, 10, 15, 20, so you 25, 30. I would say probably around here. And then we will bring it up to Kind. Kind's running straight to Gronk. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Gronk, you feel a warm sensation rubbing against your leg as you look down and you see Kind gladly at your side.
I give Kind the command to chase the zombie that's just left the screen.
Okay. So I use 30, so we'll use 5 to jump, 35, 40. All right. And then...
I run up to the zombie too.
All right, you're going to run after him. 5, 10, 15. We'll say...
You should reset the map and just erase the cemetery.
Yeah, because it looks a little ridiculous here.
Yeah, if you just erase the
yes.
cemetery, you can use the same map.
So here's what we'll do. Mao, you're right here. Zombie's probably right here. Here we go. We'll go...
Oh, because that one he hit died, yeah.
Yeah, yep. And then we'll say Kind and Rizzard. Well, Kind's actually a little bit ahead. We'll say it right there. Okay. Do you have any long-range attacks, Gronk?
Sorry, give me a second. I'm looking at my backpack.
It's all good.
I can pull a javelin out.
Okay. So I would say just as a reaction you see Kind, and I will have that as being action because you're just talking. So I'll just say, yeah, absolutely. You grab a javelin out of your pack. Are you gonna hurl it at the zombie here?
Yeah, am I able to?
How far can you throw it? It should tell you on the equipment there.
Like 60, I would guess.
Well, it says 30, but then in quotes it says 120, so I don't know what that means.
So, okay, basically what that means is between 30 and 120. Well, actually, okay, hold on. If I remember right, it's up to 30 feet, you just roll normally. Anything past 30 feet is at disadvantage, up to 120, and then that way you can't hit anything past 120.
If you use the ruler, it's 25 feet away.
Perfect.
So I shouldn't be able to just...
No. You should just be able to throw it. Yeah, absolutely.
Oof. I rolled a 2 plus 7 is 9.
9. You
What?
fool.
No, that's... Yeah, do I miss?
As you throw it, it lands right about... Oh, I forgot. I have the giant marker. Hold on. It's a big javelin. There we go. Let me see here. Draw. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Lands like right here next to it. Might need to make that bigger. Hold on. There we go.
Almost got him.
As it just
I'm
lands
out of,
next to him.
I'm out of movement, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's it then.
All right, that brings us to Rizzard. Rizzard's gonna be
Rizzard. Use
5,
your
10,
wings,
15,
Rizzard.
20, 25, 30. He's gonna get right next to you. It's like, I've got this, and he's just gonna fling a fireball at him.
He's gonna miss.
Oh, why'd you have to say that?
Because I want to kill it.
As it just whirls right past the zombie, going right past Mao. Sorry! As it just whirls right past you.
I didn't mean to jinx this.
That was bad timing. Like legitimately, like I literally rolled a 3 right as you did that. I was like, oh, come on. That'll bring us to this shuffling zombie. And you see, it starts to look around. It looks at its fallen comrade. And you see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Mao,
Which half of his fallen comrade did he look at? The left half or the right?
Yeah.
Mao, as you see, it doesn't even look at you. It just shuffles by. And then as you see, Gronk and Rizzard. That's way too big. Hold on.
That's awesome.
Well, it's just a blood pool. A little bit of blood.
And me and Rizzard splashing like kids on a rainy day.
Is kicking it around.
Yeah! I would say this.
the blood of our enemies.
You see the two sloped halves as Rizzard and Gronk are watching in horror. The two sloped halves just sort of start to form again, and you see it start to heal itself and start to look like the florist once again. So we're going to...
But that was like the least decayed one. So does it
Yes.
look more decayed now that it's healed, or does there's like no injuries whatsoever?
It looks like there are no injuries right now.
Okay. I know what I want to do for my next turn, but it's not my turn, so.
So, that will bring us to Mao, I believe.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh my god! No way!
Oh, will you just listen to me when I click buttons, you goddamn app.
No.
No, stop. You're being a silly goose. Stop it.
Silly good.
I'm never gonna work. Stop.
It's just a
All
silly little
right.
goose.
I guess I'm just gonna take another cleave at it.
Okay. Go ahead and
Try to
roll
see
an
its
attack.
cleavage.
That is 8.
8. Unfortunately, you... As you see it swat the axe out of your hand. Not like out of your head, but you know what I mean. Like off
But
of balance.
Out of path.
Yeah, there we
Out
go.
of path.
Badly worded, but yes, out of path, where it just kind of slaps it to where it doesn't get hit by it. And in that way, we see this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Kind will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 in the chase. Let's see. That brings us back to Gronk.
I know this hasn't worked for me in the past, but I would like to use a perception check to look to see if I can see Goldora anywhere, since the zombie just healed itself
Oh, okay.
out of 2 parts, and I know she can heal things like that.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you do I'm actually gonna say that's gonna be an investigation. Well, actually, you know what? I'll let you choose. Whichever one's higher, perception or investigation.
Perception.
Okay, go ahead and roll
My
it.
investigation's -2, so. I rolled a 16.
16. Okay. As you stop and look around, you
She's,
do
like,
not.
hiding behind a bush.
They'll never know.
You see that there are guards on patrol.
Oh,
but-
they can't help us. Rizzard's about to die. What are they doing? What are they patrolling for?
Hilariously
Anyway.
enough, I will say this: the sound of you guys fighting hasn't been very loud because zombies aren't naturally loud creatures. So it's just been shambling and grunting as you guys are hitting these things.
Can I start screaming for the guards so we can get some backup?
I would say, yeah, go ahead. You're gonna use your action to yell out real quick.
Well, yeah, because I looked around, saw the guards, and now I'm screaming for them.
Okay. So as you're yelling, what would you like to yell out?
Just guards, and I point towards the zombies to hopefully they can see them.
Okay.
Or
As
at least they'll
you
run
yell,
toward me.
guards, guards! And as you see, you can start, like, seeing the torch lights start
Closing
to
in.
close in on you. And then we will go to, do you still want to move? Do you want to move closer?
Yeah, I
or...
still want to keep moving towards the zombies.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you make it just past Kine there. Alright, and then as for... I'm trying to keep up! 30, so he'll be right next to you. And that will leave us back to Kind, actually.
Can the
No,
Rizzard
Mao.
shoot a fireball from there? It's only 25 feet.
He can, but the last 2 times he missed, so he's going to wait. Mao, what would you like to do?
All right. Well, I want to take off the kitty gloves, but hopefully it actually hits.
Okay.
Let me see. If I do end up hitting it, I'd need to find one more dice.
What?
Oh, I have the worst luck with those fucking things. Shit. Why is it always so hard to find the ones you're looking for? Good lord, shit. Maybe I have too many dice. Maybe that's why. What is happening? Maybe a loot goblin got my shit.
You
This
can
is
also,
bizarre.
if you're missing the dice you need, you could also use the app to roll.
Yeah. Elena's daughter likes to fuck with my shit when I'm over there, so I think that's maybe where some of them got lost. But alright. I want to hit it with the Divine Smite.
Ooh. Ooh, here comes the big boy damage. Oh boy. Alright. Go ahead and give me a spell attack roll if I remember right. I think wait, is it melee or is it spell attack? I don't remember.
It's under spells.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a spell attack hit.
And that would be 23. So normally it is 2d8s, but since it's an undead, I get to add an extra d8. So I get to try to hit it for 3d8s. Now let's hopefully
Oh my God.
not roll super shitty.
Oh my gosh.
He rolls 3 natural ones.
I got 11 damage. That's not bad.
Shoot. As you see, the one just eviscerates as you melt all the skin off and leave a blackened skeleton, and it just falls to the ground.
And then he yells, "Heal that, you son of a..." Sure.
Yeah, but like when I healed that one, the darkness left it, so that was holy damage. Since this was holy too, I'm thinking maybe this time it might stay dead.
And as you are aware, there's no longer movement from the skeleton. So Mao, you still have a bonus action and movement.
The guards.
So so we're near the town, but the zombie's not trying to get into the town because otherwise we'd be going towards the guards,
from
right?
where you guys are at, you guys start at the graveyard, right? And I would say you guys made it past the square. It is almost towards the far east entrance by now, is where you guys are at. So as far as you can tell, they're trying to get out, not trying to stay in.
Trying to get out, not stay in.
Which far east entrance are we by? The north or the south?
So you have a picture of the map, Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we by H?
Let me bring it back up. Oh, it's freaking... Of course, I exit out of it like a freaking idiot.
You dummy.
There it is. Okay.
You
absolutely
Yeah, it's by
food.
H. So you guys are right next to a guardhouse.
Yeah, so we're screaming for guards by the guard.
Oh shit, Joel. Divine Smite's a bonus action.
Oh shit, you got an action, boy.
So I got an action, so I guess I'll just try to take a cleave at that other guy.
Hit the gritty on
Because
it.
they're right next to each other, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So we'll say you just take like a step forward and just... So go ahead and roll an attack.
My theory is they only get killed by emotional damage, so we need to roast it.
You're all stinky and
Alright.
stupid.
So it'd be 16.
16 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
You missed.
Go ahead
Sorry.
and roll some damage there.
9.
9 damage. Dang. You guys bringing in the big boy damage. Jeez Louise. So
Joel's
as you
like,
cleave
missed
it,
and you died.
as you
Just a
cleave it
zombie.
once again, you get about halfway through its torso. And this time, you see it just grabs the axe and stares directly in your eyes. This time, you don't hear anything in your head. You just hear it bellow out, "Let us leave," as it's just holding your axe from further going in it.
If you die, you leave. Let us kill you. Free your souls from your prison.
As you are still holding it, you see him look down. There is no death. And as you look down, Mao, you see that skeleton start to reform skin around your feet. This is like perfect. This is like perfect music for this. That was good timing. Sorry, didn't want to ruin the move there. Anyway, as it starts to reform, and you see its horrible amalgamation body start to take itself again. And at this point, you start to see... Let me see here. Give me a second.
We just keep hitting it, even if it comes back to life. Forever. It's our curse.
At this point, shambling starts to happen behind you, Gronk.
Uh-oh,
And you hear-
he's back.
And you hear Kine start to growl and start to slobber from all the rage that's inside Kine to protect his master.
I do big attack and
So-
kill it, and it never comes back to life.
Mao, before I move on with your turn, would you like to say anything else?
Where are you going?
Gibbidi-bidi-bidi-bidi.
Must leave. And you see...
Vague.
And you see, like, from what... Actually, just give me a history check real quick.
Let me see if I got anything special for history. I think I probably should. I do not, because it's intelligence and not wisdom. That's dumb. 11.
11. Okay. I would say this. From what you know about zombies is there are these brief moments of when the real person can come out. But it's only very brief.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that these aren't zombies.
Give it true love's kiss.
On top of that,
Oh.
for them to speak shows a sign of much more than just undead.
Right, because I was gonna say if it was just a normal undead, that Divine Smite should have stopped that other one from regenerating.
And I'll say this.
I would say, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to ask more questions because, 6 seconds is what a round is, so that's not very much time.
Yeah. So basically that would be it there.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Gronk. It should... Actually, correction. It'll be Kind's
Kind.
turn. Now, you have the character sheet for Kind. What would you like Kind to do?
Kind is dark vision also.
I would hope so. He's a wolf.
Yeah, let's say he's an animal. Makes sense.
All he can do is bite.
Okay.
Melee attack roll +4, reach of 5 feet. So I roll a d20 +4, right?
Yeah, if you want him to attack. You don't have
Yeah,
to
I
have him
want
to
him to-
attack. Okay. You wanted to have him
I
bite
wanted
the
to bite.
zombie? Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Tasting that fresh flesh.
19.
19. Holy cow. Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
1d6. I gotta get a d6 here. 3.
3 damage. As you see,
Yeah, it seems kind of lame because with how much we've been hitting.
yeah, I know. As he bites it, and you see Kind rips off a piece of its skin, revealing the bone, but you see the creature still moving their arm as if unfazed by the bite.
It's my turn now, right?
Yes, this would be your turn.
I have a torch in my pack. Can I pull it out?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I pull out the torch to stick it up in the sky because I'm tall so that the guards can see where we're at. Which
Okay.
we're right by the guardhouse, so they should
Yeah.
know where we're at. But
So by this time, you see a couple of the guards start to, let me see, hold on. Should just be... No, that's not what I want.
hug your baby.
We'll just do, shoot, I don't know. Let's see here.
I was like jotting some stuff down. I didn't know you had a cat with you. I was like, what is Andrew talking about over there?
He just
Look at the
walked
little
up.
fuzzy baby.
He is so big and fat.
Now, the
Yeah.
guards aren't this, but yeah, they look... They are starting to encircle you guys. Here.
All the guards are named.
Arakakra.
You can change the name on them, but that seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
then I'd
it
have to
does.
switch each time. But anyway, so then, as you see the lights start to form around you guys. That'll
Am I
bring-
able to move?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So the guards are coming. I move towards Kind, which they're about 20 something feet away, so I should be able to get to the zombie, hopefully.
Let me see. Okay, you were right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be more than able. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
I'm gonna use a different weapon. possible.
Okay.
Because I have a. I thought I had something that would cut, but I don't actually. No, I just I use my warhammer and I aim for its legs, and I'm trying to snap its legs off.
Oh my god. All right, give me an attack roll.
Zombie!
Zombie!
He's really going with it.
Alright. So, a d20. Oops. I roll 18.
18. Okay. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And since I have a torch in my hand, I have to roll a d8 now instead of a d10, right?
Yes.
Yep, because you're one-handing it. Yep.
8.
Damn!
For a weak hit, that's a weak hit. So you and you hear like a crack sound as it topples over, and then you see it like grab your pant leg as it's laying on the ground, and you just hear in a soft voice, "Let us leave, please."
Did I break its leg off?
Yes, you did.
I throw the leg as far as I can.
Help us, please!
can't- Well, I don't want it to reattach the leg back
Oh my
on.
god, that's so funny.
It keeps reattaching its limbs, so I thought maybe if I broke one off and chucked it really far,
Oh my
That-
gosh. That's so
he
funny.
might not be able to regrow it so fast. The music is so sad right now that's
I
funny
know.
for me. Please help us.
So that'll bring us back to. All
How
right.
far away did I throw the leg, you think?
Give me not athletics. Give me athletics. Give me an athletics because you're using strength.
You want me to give you a strength roll or athletics specifically?
Athletics.
Only 19.
I'm gonna say probably a good. We'll say right by that rock. Hold on. Let me.
Because I can throw the javelin 60 feet, so if I javelin that leg out of here.
20, 25, 30.
It's the most horrifying thing anyone's ever
60.
seen.
There we go. We'll say right here. Look, it's a leg.
All right, so what I was waiting for was him to hit a nat 1, and he just throws it right back onto the body.
I just drop it and it snaps into place.
Yeah, just like, ooh, thank you, good sir.
Thank you.
Okay, well.
All right. So that was your movement.
I yell guards. Yeah, I yell guards one more time, but that's all I can do.
All right. And that'll bring us back to this one. As it's like moving Mao's axe out of its sternum, you see just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just starts hobbling away slowly. And we will bring the guards 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mao, you can talk to that guard. He's right next to you.
5,
The
10,
guard's like,
15,
is that a
20,
leg?
25, 30. Jumps over the leg. You see, these guards, their armor's pretty simple plate armor. Nothing too fancy. They're all carrying swords and little torches with them. And as you can hear, all of them basically, what's going on? What is going on here? As they're all yelling at you guys to figure out what is seriously going on after they heard not only a screaming, but they see somebody hit a leg and then throw the leg.
Well, at least mine's like a disgusting, bloated, rotting corpse, so it doesn't look like I just tried to murder someone.
Could you
Stop,
imagine?
thief!
And you
You
hear
have committed crimes against Skyrimeter people. What say you in your defense?
you see Rizard just kind of put it, says like, whoa, we were only trying to help. As he will go and talk to this guard and try to explain what is going on. Meanwhile, we'll go to Mao. What would you like
Just so
to do?
everyone knows I'm still in a rage. I'm not
So while I have that guy that's kind of close to me, I'm just gonna yell in passing, zombie or something like that, and I'm gonna continue to chase the one that's running away.
Okay.
And if I can get close enough to
15,
him,
20, 25. Oh, yeah.
all right, I'm not going to hit him. I want to put one hand on him just to kind of like show that I'm not going to attack him. And I was like, if you return tonight, we'll talk tomorrow, and we'll find a way to get you out of here. That's what I'm going to tell the zombie.
Okay. As
you
you
should freestyle rap.
as you lay your hand on it,
Zombie.
and you say that, you see it shakes its head, and you hear it say, "Must leave now." As you feel it like start to like shudder a little bit.
I don't know why it's shuddering. Why now? Is it time pertinent, or just it's been too long?
Does the zombie know what the word pertinent is?
All of a sudden, you see all these creatures look up into the sky, and you see these blue lights expand from their eyes, and they go straight up into the sky. The one that you're talking to, Mao, turns around, and you see its eyes still glowing blue. And then you hear a voice that is not the voice you are originally hearing. Enough. You've wasted
Is it coming
enough.
From all of them?
Yes,
Or just...
all of them
okay.
are saying the same thing.
Oh, okay.
You've wasted enough of our time. Let us leave now. As they all kind of hear at the same time, almost like an echo chamber starting to happen.
All right. Well, if I'm still like talking to that one, I'm gonna be like, "You fucking tell me who you are."
Fuck you! No, fuck you!
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
It's like the Crystal and Skyrim noise. Another hand touches the beacon.
Another
Oh,
hand
God.
touches the bacon.
Touches the beacon.
Let us leave. You have wasted enough time. I know what I'm gonna do on my turn.
And then
And it doesn't have anything to do with sympathy.
you see, for the first time, you see the creature grab you, Mount, and just lifts you off the ground as if you weighed nothing. With surprising amount of strength, its eyes still glowing blue. Puts you closer and closer to its face. And then you hear it say, "I don't need to tell you anything, dirty little creature," and it throws you 5, 10, 15 feet.
15?
And you see the guards in bewilderment, and then all of a sudden, they all make eye contact with the creatures.
Retro.
And you see the guards just stand still, and you see them all start to shake in fear.
We should have warned them about that part.
And then, frozen in fear, they just stand still, not saying a word, just shaking uncontrollably, and you can see sweat start to form on their brows. That'll bring us to this creature. Well, actually, no, that was RJ's turn, so it'd be this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Wait, he's still moving 30 feet a second per turn with one leg? Come on.
Here's the thing. Clearly something else is going on other than them just being undead. So it wouldn't really necessarily be hard for them.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just threw me 15 feet.
As you see, this one, as it's looking past Gronk, the guards, Kind, it just shakes its head. Pitiful creatures. What a waste of time. And then you see it get on all fours. Well, all thirds, thanks to Andrew.
All three.
Threes. And it just starts bursting into a sprint.
So how far can this thing move a turn now?
That's a good question. But unfortunately,
It's faster now.
Unfortunately, it has to wait till next turn. Unfortunately, it has to wait a turn.
Going to burst into a sprint, let me tell you.
It
That'll
has
bring
its
us-
starter blocks, you know? I really want to get that.
As you see,
Right
Rizzo
out
be
the
like,
gate.
no, wake up, and he starts to shake the guard to try to get them back into reality here. And then that will be that. So give me 1 second. There we go.
Oh my god.
This was from the one he killed earlier.
He's back.
I
Some
just
of us
I
were
just
hoping-
accidentally deleted it.
Some of us were hoping you'd forget about that.
Never give up, never surrender.
Never surrender.
Your brain is too big.
So-
Is it Kind's turn now?
It is Kind's turn, yes.
I send Kind over to Kokra next to me,
Okay.
the guard.
Yeah, the
Because Kind knows how to get me out, like, has been with me through all my panic episodes and anger things, and Kind starts licking his face to try to calm him down, but I sprint towards the zombie,
5, 10, 15, 20. Alright.
and then I swing down and try to break its arm off on the same side that I broke its leg off. So it only has one arm and one leg.
Okay, go roll an attack.
It's not leaving. Oh, and I threw my torch on the ground because the guards are here now. I only pulled it out to get the guards' attention.
Okay, so it would have been an action to throw it down. So,
Oh, never mind. I'll keep hold of it.
okay.
I need to hit this thing, so it doesn't. Whatever makes me hit it.
So go ahead and roll an attack.
11.
11, okay. That actually misses.
No.
No, it doesn't miss. You're fine. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay! 10.
10 points of damage. And as you do, you see the arm just fall to the ground there, and you see its body just kind of just tip over.
Throw the arm! Throw the arm!
You cannot yet.
I threw the leg last time.
That's true. I guess I'll have to let you do it again, even though that should have been an action. But yeah, I'll let you do it again. Sure.
And that's athletics.
Yeah.
Grow it back, bitch. I'll just chop it right back off.
So silly.
9 plus 7 is 15.
All right.
Or 6. Wait, no, 16. Am I stupid?
I'm a little concerned about your
It's
math
16.
today, buddy. Like, there's been a few times you've gotten some pretty wrong answers.
All right, so you just gonna huck and chuck it?
Yeah, I rolled a 16 on athletics.
Okay, so we're gonna say right here is the R. You just throw it.
And I yell, stop!
Stop! You're being such a silly goose right now. Stop.
Yeah, just
Stop
sing.
it.
You guys were buttholes and gave us the spooky mind jizz.
Spooky
I don't know why I called it that. It's not what I intended. Like I started the sentence and that's just how it ended.
Spooky bunches. Oh my
I
god.
think my turn's over.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh my god. Oh yeah, real quick. Give me a charisma check for kind.
Kind is very charismatic, just so you know.
As he is
Oh, no,
trying to
he's
cheer
not.
somebody up.
Kind is not very charismatic. He's a dog. 2.
2, okay. Because I forgot to describe. So, kind, you see him, like, jump on the guy and start licking his face. You see him start to, like, rub his head around his legs, but you can still see the guard is still in complete shock. And then we will go to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as you see, this one hobbles out of the way of the exit gate there.
Joel's like so desperately wanting us to let them go. Like, no way!
No,
Keep
no.
chasing him! Never stop!
No,
This
no, no.
is our
No, no.
life now.
No, no. See, here's the thing. This is a guy we're supposed to be like, oh yeah, they'll probably, do
Do
this and
this.
that, do this and that, whatever. But it's funnier because like this is this is definitely not the way that I was intending it to go. But anyways, it's not going the wrong way either, so it's fine. So we're doing good. Let's see here. That'll bring us to, let's see, it'd be this one's finally gonna get up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you see the arms and legs start to crawl towards
Back
towards the zombie there. That will bring us to Mao. What would you like to do? You just got thrown, so you're on the ground, so you have to use half your movement to get up.
Alright, that's fine. Do I have enough to reach that zombie?
5, 10, 15. Yeah. Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna take a swing, and as I'm swinging, I'm gonna be like, I like the zombies better than you fuck.
All right, go ahead. Give me
Cut
an
his
attack
leg
roll.
off.
That's 11.
11.
His leg
That
off.
hits. It hits.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
You know the tactic.
Alright, 7 for the legs.
7 points of damage. You as you kind of like knock both knees out from under it, and it just topples to the ground.
Throw the legs.
I'm not done yet. Let's hit him with a divine smite.
Burn the legs.
All right, go ahead.
And that's a 23 again.
Oh my god, dude. Go ahead.
All right, so if he has like little nub legs, I'm gonna try to like obliterate the torso. I guess that's the the best part. Oh yeah, 16.
6 hit. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Now, I want to know if his head's remaining because I feel like maybe I'm gonna have a chance to grab that son of a bitch at some point in time.
I would say due to your damage, I'm gonna allow this to happen. As silly as this is, the whole torso starts to goes up in holy flame, stops at the neck, and you see the neck and head just fall to the ground.
Is there skeleton left or just head?
Just head.
Yes.
Throw the head away from the.
Well, I can't. I mean, I used my action and my bonus action. This is what he's got.
And his movement.
Kick
Yeah.
You see Rizzard. I'm gonna try to follow the one outside. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's about as far as he's gonna get there. That'll bring us up to Kind. Is Kind still trying to wake up the guard?
No. I yell fetch, and Kind runs and grabs the arm and runs farther away with the arm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he grabbed the arm. Oh my gosh, that's silly. 5, 10, and then we'll have Kind go down that way. That's so silly. Oh my gosh.
I also wasn't paying attention to his background. Now we got dance dogs. So-
That's Kind. This
He's
is
just having
Kind
the
after he
sound like back
grabs
there.
the guy's arm.
Oh my gosh. I forgot about that.
Kind looks back at the zombie and is like,
All right,
Just
that
having a
brings
good
us
time.
to Gronk. What are you doing?
I try to break his leg off.
His other leg?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
almost out, so.
Out of limbs,
Amazing.
sure.
Yeah, I need him to have 0 limbs left.
Oh my gosh. All right, go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
I'm still holding the torch because I can't waste a turn on that, so we're going to roll. Is 15 plus 8 good enough for you? 23?
You know, I'm gonna say that doesn't hit it. Unfortunately. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course that freaking hits. Yeah.
You miss so bad that your hammer flies out into outer space and you can't hit any more limbs off.
All right, go ahead.
Oh wait, 1d8 plus 6? I've been doing this wrong. Okay. I was rolling a d6. Sorry. Okay, 2 plus 6, 8.
8 points of damage. Good grief. Once again, the other arm just falls off
Leg.
at this
He has
point.
one arm left.
Oh, you did the leg?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so either way, just yeah, another one bites the dust as it just is a torso now, just staring at you.
I throw it.
Oh my god. Alright. Oh, where are you throwing it?
11.
Okay. We'll say right here this time. Okay. Just right there, right right next to him. Let's see here. Let's bring this to...
Are the guards still all like,
Oh yeah, no, they're still frozen.
I can't handle some emotional trauma?
And that will bring us up to this one. So you knocked out his legs.
And one arm. And through.
I'm talking about Mal. Let's see. So for Mal, you see it start to float off the ground. And you see its legs start to come on it. And you see as it picks you up once again. I think you're not getting the point. And it
Somehow disintegrated it.
and it throws you. No, it was just a head. But it remade its body. 5, 10, 15. Mal, this time you're gonna take 1, 4 points of damage.
That guy a big time butthole.
As you hit the ground. And you see, this time it's not walking, it just slightly floats off the ground. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it is right next to the wall to get outside the city. This will bring us up to Rizzard. Oh, I'll catch up eventually, as you just hear him panting. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then you hear like a fireworks sound and the crackles with a small explosion happening before it, and it just hits the torso of the creature with no effect. Oh, that's not good. as you see, as you see instant disappointment on his face. We will bring it up to Mao. What are you doing?
Isn't Rizzard after Mao? Because Mao chopped the legs and then Rizzard wins.
No, Rizzard's after you.
Oh, I'm confused. Sorry.
No, it'd be Rizzard, then him, then me. Because I've been going after Gronk.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because his
You've
initiative
always
was
been
18.
you've
his
been
was 10.
no no. That's, you don't go by this. This is wrong.
Oh.
Because this combat has been changed because we had to re-add and unadd and re-add. So don't pay attention to this. We've been keeping the same order since the beginning. So it goes Mao first, not Mao. It goes Gronk first, Rizzard, the creatures. We had one round where it was a surprise round and you used your reaction to swing. So that's how you went quicker that one round. Other than that, we've stayed Gronk, Rizzard, creatures, Mao, and then we added Kind, so Kind has been last. So that's how the order's been going.
Alright, knowing that now the floating zombie's a waste of time, I'm going to make my way back to Gronk.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. There's a good, probably like maybe 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
And Mao finally
Ma'am?
the horror before.
Yeah. Well, I can't really do anything else right now, so I guess I'll just pass it.
Okay. So that will bring us up to Kind. Kind's still running away with the bone.
Yeah.
Okay. Which direction do you want him to go?
He can just run back towards the camp that we had set up.
Alright, so 5, 10, so it's definitely this way.
He's gone.
He's just gone.
Okay, now this is my question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the rope out of my bag,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to tie it into the zombie's mouth to hold its jaw in place.
Uh-huh.
Tie it around its head. Is that a thing I could do?
If you would like.
And then use the rest to tie up its one arm to its torso?
If you would like.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. And
How much-
I want to tie it to
How
my
much
back-
rope
backpack.
how much rope do you have?
5 pounds.
5 pounds of rope, so that's a good probably like 300 feet. So yeah, I would definitely say you have more than enough as your
So I tie it up on my back like a backpack, with its head facing away from me.
Okay. Oh, like a balloon.
Like a backpack, so there's a
Oh!
body on my
Oh,
back.
you're just carrying him around. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I keep his head facing the other way so he can't try to bite.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now I have. That's my friend.
That's my friend.
He's completely tied up.
Oh gosh, that's so
and
funny.
he's completely tied to me, so
He's not a friend by choice yet, but he will be.
He can only go where I have to go where
Stockholm
he goes.
syndrome.
We're tied together.
So silly, dude. Oh my god. This is so silly.
They said they wanted to cut one's limbs off and try to interrogate it, so I did it.
That's really funny. All right. So at this point, I would say combat is over officially for obvious reasons. You guys took
Yeah,
him.
Gronk is breathing really heavy and is finally calming down, and he just has blood. Everything, his hands, his hammer, his face, from smashing the limbs into pieces over and over again.
Let me see here. I gotta look here. Hold on. I gotta remember something. All right. There's a way to look at this, but I forget how to do it. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Okay. So I would say, since you guys have killed these guys at least 3 times, I gotta do some math here. All right. So I'm gonna have you both gain 225 experience points.
$225?
Yes, sir.
Where do we put that in on the phone?
Let me
Sorry.
open up the app. So give me 1 second.
How many XP did you say it was?
225.
Just a bunch of stuff.
I'm still level 1. While you and RJ are figuring that out, can I run to the restroom real quick?
Yeah, actually, we should probably take at least like a 10-minute break here. While we're at a lull here.
Yeah, I was gonna say before too long, I gotta start getting ready for bed because I do have to work tomorrow.
Manage XP. I forget. I think.
Give me the news.
Oh, okay. So it's 300 to level 2. So, or at least it is for a wizard. So I don't know what it is for you.
Sorry, I feel like.
So what I did is
And I thought when you like made your character, it was supposed to like give us a choice of like
So-
how we were gonna do our leveling system.
So what you're gonna do is when you're looking at the main part of your character sheet, you'll hit that little cog wheel,
Yee.
then hit manage character levels.
And then like it just took me back to the character sheet.
Yeah,
Us.
but then hit no. Just hold on. Hit manage XP. And then where it says add XP, type in 225. And then just hit apply. And then once you hit apply, you can exit out of that window.
I have manage HP.
Okay. I'll start off again. Go back to your character sheet. Here. So start back here. This is just the first one. Okay. Hit the cog wheel.
Yeah, I did that, and I click manage character and thing, and it takes me to the online.
Uh-huh.
And in my first look, it'll say character's name, character level, max hit points, paladin.
Right in character level, there's manage XP. You silly goose.
I don't have that.
It's right. It's literally okay. Hold on. Let me see if it'll.
Let's see. I don't know if mine will stop being so bright.
Let's see. Okay, you see
Oh, I turned up my brightness.
Right.
Oh, that's way too dark.
right here. Because there's character level, and then right
Yeah,
next to it.
mine doesn't have it. That's. I don't know why.
Not that it's a big deal. I would just write it down, so then that way you just know for sure.
I wonder why that is though.
Yeah, because literally all I do is
When you set up your character, did you do it by XP leveling or by regular, like just event leveling? Because there's an
I didn't.
option when you create your character, because some DMs will just tell you when you level up.
I could also put it in for RJ if need be.
Oh, that'll be easier probably.
Actually.
Yeah. 'cause I
No,
was gonna
RJ
say,
put it in milestone. That's why you can't
Yeah.
put it on there, you silly goose.
I should be able to switch that though, right?
Yeah, I can switch it for you. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'll help you out. Let me see. Da, 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 da. There we go. XP. XP. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we should be able hit the cogwheel, manage. There we go. Yeah, now you can. Do you want me to do it or do you want to do it?
I'm right here. I can do it.
Okay. That'll work. Actually, kind of funny. Mao has the most passive perception out of the whole party. That's hilarious.
He's just a very perceptive boy.
He's very perceptive.
I like that I can wear any kind of armor.
That is pretty sick.
I thought barbarians weren't supposed to wear armor.
He's not a barbarian.
I'm a fighter.
He's a fighter.
Oh, fighter.
Yeah, so he can wear whatever he wants, whatever he pleases.
A one-piece swimming suit.
He just wants to feel beautiful.
All right, Grug. As you wrap around this creature around your body, what would you like to do? As the whole feeling of the battle starts to come to a close.
I'm breathing heavy, and I'm calming down. And then I say to Mao, which is right, should be right next to me, that
Yeah.
we need to find a way to. Basically, we need to get a chest and put the limbs in it so it's separate from the body at all times. So I think maybe we go to the inn and see if Guy have a chest we can steal and put the limbs in, or borrow.
I'm all for that idea, but if at any point in time he starts glowing blue, you drop him, get rid of him, do whatever, get away from him. Because it'll get super strong. I got thrown around a few times by him. Not a jolly good time.
At this point in time, you hear Rizzer starting to catch up to you guys. I tried to follow them. They're really fast. My bird bones. As he's just out of breath, and you could for a bird person, you could actually see sweat start to drip from him.
I turn around and show him the guy on my bag.
He's just like, why would you put that on your back?
So you can study.
Yeah, exactly. Use some magic. Learn more about them. See what they're connected to.
I
What
guess.
the blue beams were.
He's harmless now.
I mean, didn't it just talk normal though? I mean, what was that all about?
There's a lot of weird things that happened in that little bout there.
Let
Also,
me
To
see.
be
hold on.
honest,
Is
I have
everybody
no
like
idea
how,
what's going on.
We probably also need to figure out what's going on with the guards. They're not looking too good.
Oh, yes! And you see Rizzard turn around, and you see all the guards start to have this shrunken in cheeks, and their skin turns to gray as they're still shaking uncontrollably.
That's hot. RJ, you should try to touch them with your healing thing.
I think I'm all out.
Well, that's not
I don't-
good.
Yeah, because I use my one healing pool to try to damage them, and then I use 2 divine smites, which means I can't use cure wounds.
This is just a theoretical. Do you think if I put the ring of invisibility onto the arm of the zombie that's not connected, would his body turn invisible too, or would it just be his arm?
Well, I'm gonna go with Jim's arm because it's not attached.
I'm not gonna do that. I thought about it. I'm like, huh.
Yeah, I'm just spitballing here.
I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
We have an invisible arm under our control. What can we do with it?
Dear good heavens.
Alright, here's what I say. I think those guards are gonna be long gone in a couple minutes, unfortunately. I think we need to get a move on, because otherwise it's gonna look really bad by sunup if we're still here and they're, you know,
Can we carry
like
the guards
that.
to the Goldera church and drop them at the door and knock and run away?
Like a ding-dong ditch for healing.
Yeah, because she doesn't like us, but she might be able to fix the guards since she knows them.
It's like dropping off a baby at a fire station. It's the right thing to do.
It's so funny.
It's fun.
But it's like
Especially
4
if it's
adult
cold
men.
out.
4 adult men.
But he said minutes before they die, so I don't think we can probably get there in minutes, especially for traveling with extra weight.
I don't necessarily mean they're gonna perish in like this second. It's just I think we need to definitely, whatever we're doing, we need to move for sure.
I do think he's right, though. I think we do need to try to get them to the healer.
Okay. I mean, I can't pick them up. I don't know if you've seen me. I'm 4 feet tall and I weigh practically nothing.
How much can Kind care?
Kind is gone.
Kyde's carrying a bone right now.
Son of a bitch!
How many can I carry with one already?
Well, he just has like that torso. It's not a full body.
It's not a full body.
How many bodies on average could I carry?
How many could you carry? Give me a strength check. I'm talking to my wife.
I know.
I don't like that.
Oh, this isn't a D20. 7.
7?
12.
12.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was doing the
I would
math.
say it would take you a while. It'd probably take you about an hour, but I'd say eventually you guys would probably be able to do it. Actually, before I say an hour, hey Mao, why don't you give me a strength check real quick?
Come on, Mao. Be strong.
Yeah, let's have Herculean beat his strength. What is my strength?
Maybe I'm just tired from having a giant rage party. Hitting.
Yeah, I got
somebody with a
6.
hammer.
I got
6? 6. Yeah, I'd say about an hour.
I say we do it.
Nah!
I would say, because I mean, like, the town's not very big, so it wouldn't take you guys that long, but realistically, after a long battle, your characters are very tired, and they're
Oh
very...
yeah, I mean we chased them halfway across
Yeah.
the goddamn continent at that rate.
Yeah.
I say we do it. So
Okay.
Mao's
So-
good with it. Let's do it.
So as you guys are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, I say probably within an hour, you guys are able to line them up in front of the church. What would you like to do after you light them down?
I think I
Knock on the door and get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay.
we're going with this original
All right,
plan.
we're
Let's
just-
dig
we're-
down ditch.
hide
Okay.
somewhere and watch to see what she does. Because I want to see if she takes him in or what.
All right. So you knock on the door. Give me a stealth check, both of you.
Oh, stealth check. Oi.
7.
11.
7, okay. 11. Okay.
It's also dark out.
All right. I will say this. You find a small space for you to hide, except Gronk's so big. It's like he's like hiding behind a bush that but you can still see his head over the bush. And then you see the church door bursts open. And you see her hold like a lantern up, and she's looking around. She sees the guards. And you see just an awe struck on her face, and you see her start to bring the guards inside, one by one. And she closes the church door. What would you guys like to do?
That's can we
I'm
break
gonna
the
nudge it.
window
I'm
again?
gonna nudge Gronk on the shoulder and be like, dude, she's been tracking us the whole time. We forgot about your mark.
She knew we did it.
She knew we were there the whole damn time.
I tell you that I'm gonna stay by the bush and see if you want to go up and peek in the window, so she knows that thinks we're still behind the bush.
All right, let's take a peek in the window.
So stupid. Oh god, I love
Holy
it. All right.
shit.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Give me a stealth check there, Mal.
Oh, good. My dice rolls have been so awesome these last 3.
I think you should have a
6.
stealth roll with advantage because he's outside and she's inside.
Yeah, see, that would work if one of you wasn't marked and has a permanent mark on you.
I'm not going over there. I'm
as
staying
you
back.
as you are trying to stumble around the church there, you trip over some buckets on the side, and as you do, as you're peeking in, you see her having all the guards in separate beds, and she just has her hands over them, and she looks up, and you see her hands start to glow, and
What
with
color?
a burst of white energy, you see their skin start to go back to normal. And then she goes to the next one and does the same thing, and then to the next one. But after you trip over the buckets, you see her stop.
Now,
Eh, eh.
can I do a deception check? Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna knock over the buckets. I'm gonna be like, meow, and then see if he tries to believe it.
Oh my
I am a tree. I am a
All right.
I-
Give me a deception check, sure.
All
Why not?
right, come on, come on. 20. Okay, so it's a nat 20 plus 5. So if you don't do the nat 20, it's still 25.
Oh my god. What makes this worse is she rolled a 2.
He's
God.
like, who was it?
You see her
Oh,
stop.
them damn rodents.
You see her stop, and then she just shrugs and she goes back.
She accidentally forgot to open her eyes when she looked out the
Oh,
window. That's how bad
She-
of a roll she did.
She goes to the very last one and shoots a burst of white energy. Then you see her head towards the entrance of the church, and the door flies open. And she looks in Gronk's direction.
Oh, I'm in front of her.
I know you're there. Did you forget? And then she points at her wrist.
Flips her off and runs.
Can you imagine seeing this giant guy behind a tiny bush? He's just oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
I hold up the severed arm with the middle finger pointing at him. Just kidding.
As you're running, you actually hear her say, "Thank you," as you're running off. And then she goes back into the church and closes the door. Now, Mal. No, go ahead, Grok.
I'm gonna, while they're doing whatever, I'm gonna run back to my shack and
Okay.
open the hiding place where I had stuff locked away and put all the. Well, I'll put 2 of the limbs in there because Kind has 1,
Yep.
and I'll lock them in there and then go back to the camp. And Kind is just chewing on the other one constantly. And so, like, it's trying to regrow, but Kind is, like, eating it at the same time.
He's gonna have some mad poops.
That's gonna be
Dude,
gross.
He's gonna have infinite food for Kind.
He's gonna be a fat wolf by the end of the night. So, Mal, what would you like to do?
Well, I guess it's about time, like, head back to that camp. I mean,
Okay.
we don't have anywhere else to go, do we? Because we didn't set up shop in, like, a...
We could probably
Inn
sleep
or
at the
anything.
inn.
Go sleep
We
at the
probably
inn?
could sleep at the inn because we're really close with the owner. Wow. Doesn't matter to me. Gronk will sleep anywhere.
It's up to you guys. Where
Well,
you
so
guys
it
at?
makes sense to go back to the camp because that'd be the last place that we actually really saw each other. And 2, see if there's anything else that has changed since we've left.
Okay. As you guys are heading back, I'm gonna have you both give me an investigation check.
This is sucky. This is bad. No.
4!
4,
Good news.
3.
3.
Good grief.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 2. Yeah, I was gonna say I got lucky with this stupid ass nat 20 on the other one that didn't really count or matter all that much.
With good news,
But it was worth it.
as you guys are heading back, you see Rizzard starts to have this look of shock at his face the closer you guys get to your camp. And then he just stops dead in his tracks and goes, I don't mean to alarm you, but... And he just points. And as you look, the graveyard is filled with these creatures, all standing and looking east.
That's a lot of limbs.
And there's about 10 of them. But as you see, this time, there is a taller one. It's bald, it's not wearing any clothing, its legs are full skeletal. Its top half still human, so you can see the entrails starting to wrap around its knees. And you see its big finger just points to the east, and then you see them all slowly start to march as they just move away silently.
I vote we let them leave.
Yeah, I was gonna say we ain't winning that fight, guys.
Because we can use the one. I think we can use the one on my back to find the place they're going. Because it's gonna be like hot and cold. Like, are we getting closer?
I mean, true. We could probably use it as kind of like a guide dog.
Gronk goes over and takes a headstone and grabs it and slams it down in the camp and ties the zombie to the headstone.
That's not a bad idea.
Stuck on his back
So-
while I sleep.
Give me a survival check. I should have had you do that the last time, but I forgot about it. But so this time I'll have you do a survival check. Which, if I
Both of
remember right,
us?
just
for
for him, since he's doing the rapping. Unless you're helping.
Yeah,
If you're
gotcha.
helping, you can.
4.
4, okay. It takes you a while. I'll say it can be done. It's not like it's fighting against you. It's literally a torso. So I'm gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna say that easy enough. You wrap it around. At this point,
You gotta say it's torso and it has its mouth bound.
and at this point, I would have you look towards the graveyard. And as you do, there are holes everywhere. It almost looks like the graveyard was basically just emptied. Ripper Road.
Every little critter escaped.
Mao was like, dang, that's a lot of gold to find on the ground.
Well, I mean, they clearly don't need it. We can see it.
I recommend that we take shifts and sleep so we can all have a long rest and heal.
I agree.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right.
Mao can loot the graves while he's doing the shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not using it clearly. We just watched them march off.
Hey, you forgot this.
Mine?
I'll hold
Mine?
on to it for you.
Yeah.
So I'll say this.
Well,
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say the dead don't need the money.
No, they do not. No, they
I
don't.
can put it towards good use.
And then, as you make camp, Gronk, when you start to slowly drift off, you probably have the best sleep you've had in a while. You feel warm, like there's this wonderful sensation around you. The scar in your arm no longer burns. No longer feeling like there's a weight on your wrist anymore. You drift deeper and deeper into sleep, and then finally, in your dream, you see Guldara, full angel wing form, except you can see her hair is slightly floating in the air. Then she just puts her hand on your shoulder, and all she said is, "You done what I couldn't." And then
Tough guy alert.
she puts a bead in your hand. It's probably about the size of a quarter. It's blue and it sparkles. It's a little bit see-through and it feels kind of like glass. And she tells you, "Use this to call me." And then you, as she backs up, your dream starts to close into darkness. And then Mao,
Mao
In-
looks over and I'm rock hard and
just
Ah.
full
I
on
was gonna
full
say.
tenting, full tent.
just kidding.
My eyes! My eyes!
Respect.
So, as you drift off into sleep, you see the same image of Guldara. And she tells you I gave Gronk something to call upon me whenever you need my help. And as for you, have all the gold that you see fit in this graveyard, and I will say nothing of it.
Woo!
And then you see her slowly fade away, and then
Mal hears the word gold in his dream, and then he pops it.
there's 2 tens.
Yeah.
Rizzard looks down. He's like, "Oh,
Oh, gee. Oh, good heavens.
oh, that sucks." DD gets us all. ED, not DD. ED.
D&D gets us all hard.
And at that point, I will say we can end the session there, boys, since I know both of y'all
Right.
got work tomorrow.
How much gold do you think I would find?
So,
100 million.
so are we going to say that
Deal.
next session that we're just going to skip to where you get the gold? Is that what you'd like to do? We can do that. That's fine.
Well,
Oh, I didn't know.
consider it
Since we're
on
supposed to be
his
taking shifts, yeah.
rotation.
Yeah, I was going through and collecting it.
Because I figure next session will start in the morning after we've all slept, and by that time he's already gotten all the gold.
So what I'm gonna have, actually, you know what? I'll do it for you because your rolls have been bad. Give me a second.
He's gonna roll a D100. You're gonna get 100 gold.
You, sir, are going to get 77 gold pieces.
Ooh, that's a pretty penny.
77 gold pieces, 20 silver, and 50 copper.
All right, 77 gold, 50 copper, and what was the other one?
20
The
silver.
All right, I'll put that in my system as well. That seems like a better way to keep track of it. I also need to get a pencil so I can stop using a pen to keep notes, because I've had to erase shit.
That'd probably be a good idea.
But think of how many other homeless people I can save now. That's a good idea.